Good evening, everyone. Namaskar. Can you all hear me? Just type in the chat box if you can hear me. Just type in yes. 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 All right. Okay. So everybody can hear me. All right. So welcome to this 3 days workshop on anxiety and depression and even other mental illnesses. So guys, there are some instructions from my side. If you can follow those. So I want you to be sitting in a place where there is very less disturbance or no disturbance so that you can hear me out clearly, so that whatever we propose you to do, so that you can follow them clearly and do those things. Okay. Because this is a 3 day workshop where, like, today we'll be working on some things, tomorrow we'll be doing something else, third day we'll be doing something more. Okay. So you need to be sitting in a place where nobody disturbs you, or at least there should be less disturbance, because otherwise you won't be able to follow clearly, and then it will be a issue while doing the techniques which will be asking you to do. Okay. So guys, some guys are saying not audible. So hope you can all hear me. Can you all hear me? Some guys are unable to hear properly. Just type in once again, yes, if you can hear me. Yes, yes. So there must be issue from those guys, and let them just figure out like what's the problem from their end. So most of the people can hear me. Okay, fantastic. Secondly, this is not a like a Hindi batch. This is an English batch. So next time we'll be taking the Hindi batch. So if somebody is there who can't understand English at all, so please come into the next batch, because this will be like 80% English, 10-20% Hindi. Okay, mix of that. So next one will be 80% Hindi and 20% English kind of thing. Okay. So this batch, it's focusing on the English guys who can understand English. So please, those who can't understand English, you can drop off and wait for the next batch. Okay. All right. So I think few guys are still unable to figure out their audio. Okay. So as I requested that there should be very less disturbance when you are sitting here and doing this technique, this workshop, because we'll be not only like asking you to listen to us, but you will also have to do the techniques which we will be asking you to do. Okay. So you only don't need to just listen, you also have to do it. So please be seated in a place where you can do those things. Otherwise you will say, sir, I am in the market, I am in some shop, how can I do it, and do all those things, and you will be like again not able to do those things. Okay. So let me just now share the screen, and so that uh, okay, before that, yes, so can you just type in the chat box like what exactly do you want me to cover in this workshop in 3-4 words? Just 3-4 words. What exactly do you want me to cover here? What are your expectations? What are your expectations? Just in 3-4 words. Anxiety, depression, anxiety, OCD, relief from stress, overthinking, phobia, uncertainty of future, method to relieve stress, OCD, mind calmness, anxiety, tension, overthinking, anxiety, stress, fear, postpartum emotional changes, phobia, depression, OCD, procrastination, overthinking, reasons for overthinking, how to start living life, lots of negative thoughts, stress, OCD, overthinking, fear, procrastination, health anxiety, negative thoughts, fear of some thoughts, OCD, overthinking, emotional overthinking, anxiety, understanding reasons, possibly physical reasons, anxiety, overthinking. Okay, so most of the things we'll be covering from these things, whichever you have written here: depression, anxiety, overthinking, and all those things, whatever related to your mental health, we will be covering that. Okay, so let me just start off things. Let me just share the screen so that everybody can see. Can you see my screen? Can you see the screen? If one of you can type in, just yes. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. All right. So, first question I usually ask is, are you ready to transform yourself? Every time. Are you ready to transform yourself? If yes, just type in ready. Type in ready if you are ready to transform yourself. Because until you yourself are ready to change yourself, transform yourself, nobody can help you out. So, first of all, the first question is, are you ready to transform yourself? So, guys, if you are ready to work for yourself, if you are ready to take the challenges, then you can sit here. Otherwise, you can drop out because there are limited seats only. And the guys who are left out, those who are unable to make into this Zoom meeting, so they are just waiting outside so that somebody can drop out and they can pitch in. So please, if somebody is not ready to work on himself or herself, not able to, not want, who doesn't want to transform himself, then this is not the right place for you. This Zoom meeting or this workshop is for those guys who are ready to change themselves, who can work on themselves and come out of these issues. Okay. Yes. So a lot of guys are ready, ready, ready. And one more thing I would ask you to please just be ready when I'm asking something in the chat box. So please respond, because that's the only way to communicate between us, right? I can't open the channel where you can speak up. I'll do it in the end. I'll take all the questions and answers at the end. Okay. So please don't keep writing your problems right here in the chat box, because that will be disturbing others. Okay. So please don't write your problems. I'll be taking all your questions in the end. And all 3 days, if you would have been here earlier also, then we have always sat down after this meeting is over. So at the end, we generally take all the questions. Okay. So you have all 3 days. So don't worry, your question will be answered. Okay. So don't like keep bothering everyone by writing it down in the chat. At the end, I'll ask you to write down in the chat, or we'll open the mic so that you can speak. So then you can speak and convey your problem also. Okay. So don't worry, your questions will also be answered. All right. One more thing. At what priority is your health today? See, everybody has different priorities for different things. Somebody wants to earn a lot of money. So he has the top priority of earning money. Somebody wants to take care of his family first. So that person has the priority of family. Somebody wants to spend time more with his friends. So the priority is top with friends. Somebody has the priority of a job. Somebody has the priority for some household work. Somebody has it for watching TV. Somebody wants to be on the Facebook or YouTube or somewhere. So they have different priorities. But my question is, at what priority is your health today? One, two, three, four, five, like whatever things you have in your plate. So where do you place your health at? So just answer it for yourself. Don't answer for pleasing anyone. Just see, where am I? Just to understand, like my health is today, or what the priority is today at 3 or 5. I don't prioritize it too high. So it's at 6. So please see for yourself, like what priority do you rate your health at? Some guys are saying 1. So will we get recordings of this session? So this is going live on YouTube. Okay, so you all of you will get the recordings on my channel under the live section. Okay, so if somebody doesn't have the channel's link, I'll just share the link here, and then you can like subscribe to the channel also. And then, okay, let me just do it right away. Give me a moment. So here it is in your chat box now. Go to the channel link. So there currently, I think it will take you to the videos, but go to the live section. So there you will be getting this live recording. Okay, so all 3 days you will be getting the recording there on the channel. So please subscribe to the channel first, and then look for, there are more than 500 videos available there. So the channel is quite useful for different people. So please subscribe and keep listening to the videos which are related to you. Okay. All right. So let's proceed ahead. Okay, let me just walk you through the agenda, rough agenda, I would say. Just an overview of that. Day one, we will be doing in-depth understanding of our problems. So today is the day when we'll be listening to the problems, when we will be working on the problems so that we can go deep, understand what exactly our problems are. Please don't think that I know my problem, because that is just the surface, or that is just the name of the problem, So more you go deeper, the more you will be aware about yourself, about your problem. Okay. On day 2 and day 3, we will be covering different solutions, different techniques. Okay. So basic agenda is today to understand from a new perspective how we can look at our problems. Because until you understand how to look at your problems, you won't be able to understand the solutions, the techniques. Why are we working that way? Okay. So it's very, very important to understand your problems today. So please be focused, be open, so that you can get to understand more and more. Otherwise, if you will be like unfocused, you will be unable to understand things in detail, and then it will be a problem for you tomorrow and day after when we will be working on different solutions. Okay. Hope the agenda is clear to everyone. All right. So if you guys are ready for day one, shall we start it off? Just type in start in the chat box. If you guys are ready, just type in start in the chat box, and we will be starting off the day one now. Start, start, start. Yes. Everybody, please be in the chat box. I want everybody to be engaged, not like focusing on multiple things. Be here so that you can gain maximum out of it. English batch, otherwise will be like after 2-3 batches. So then those who don't understand Hindi, then there will be problem for you guys. Okay, so please be focused if you don't understand Hindi, because Hindi guys will get next batch. Okay, so they can come under that one also. But if you are only able to understand English, then please be focused. Okay. Yes. So everybody wants us to start. Let's give it a start. All right. Okay. So you have told me various things just few minutes before. I've asked you in the chat box, like, what exactly do you want me to cover? So you have told me different names of different mental illnesses like depression, anxiety, fear, phobias, negative thoughts, stress, OCDs, and few more. Okay. So friends, whatever names you are carrying with you, so those have been given to you by medical science. Okay. But today, I would say just drop away the names. Just forget about the names, what you know that this is my illness. Forget about the names, whether it's depression, whether it's anxiety, fears, or negative thought, whatever. Okay. Just focus on your problem. I mean to say, what exactly are you facing? We will go deep into this to understand how you have to look into your problems. But for now, just drop off the name what has been given to you. Because once we tag our problems, or once we give some name to a problem, then what happens is we always get certain feelings whenever we listen to that name, whenever we hear it from somebody, whenever we see it somewhere. So there will always be certain feelings, and our body aligns with that. Our body postures, our body physiology aligns with that particular names. So drop away the names and just focus on what problems you have. So suppose you have depression, then there will be some things like I am hopeless, I am like there is no help coming to me, I am now out of everything. There's like black or there is nothing visible to me, my future is black. All those things might be coming to you. That I am depressed, I can't do anything, I am totally sad, I am not getting any help. So you go totally depressed when such things come into your life. Okay. So what happens is basically nothing happens like that. So if you are under depression or you are having anxiety or some fears or phobias, nothing has come like because there was no reason. So nothing came out of its own. There must have been something which has happened in your life. It's not necessary that it will be too big. It might be a small thing which you haven't even noticed. If you go to my channel and look at some videos, you will be able to get how we go into the root causes and try to understand like where exactly the problem is coming from. And we sometimes find it out that it's because of just a simple one liner statement which you have taken in, and because of that you have gone into depression, or some anxiety is coming to you, or you are in some fears, or there are negative thoughts going in your mind. So guys, whatever is your problem, just look at what exactly you are facing. Okay, we will be covering deep understanding what anxiety is, what negative thoughts are. So we'll be working on those. Okay, so don't worry, we'll be working out and understanding what exactly you need to look into your problem. Okay, so now we need to understand our problem deeply. So for that, just look at this picture. Look at this picture on your screen and just see what do you get in your mind, like what thoughts are you getting whenever you see this picture. What is coming on in your mind? Just type in the chat box whenever you are seeing this picture, what exactly is coming to you. Tasty, happy, happiness, too sweet, nothing, neutral, yummy, sweet, want to eat it, mouth watering, hungry, tasty, temptations, sweet, tasty, sweet, wow, it's rasgulla, want to eat, will give you, Abhishek. Sweet, yummy, I feel the taste, no craving, mouth watering, Bengali rasgulla. Okay, all right. There is another picture coming on your screen. Now what do you say? Now what do you say? Just type in yuck, yuck, yuck. Oh no. Everybody, please be in the chat box. I want everybody's like views. What exactly are you getting? No, disgusting. Don't like to see cockroach. Oh no, you. No picture can be seen. Shivani, maybe your internet issue. Yuck, it's rotted. Disgusting. No words. Yummy. Poison. Fear. Bachao. Okay. All right. One more picture. One last picture. Now what do you get? Those who were asking for Rasgulla. Oh, tereki, hated, dirty, vomit, chi, hatred, ish, dirty, unhygienic, disgusting, feel like vomiting, not to eat. No, no, want to eat now. Dirty, irritation, dirty, disgusting, unhygienic, bakwas, now we'll avoid. Fear, bakwas. Okay, just stop here. So, guys, what exactly changed? What exactly changed? Just two pictures before, you were saying, I want it sweet, looking yummy. That rasgulla is present in all the three pictures. And you know this is just picture also. What changed? What exactly changed in these three pictures? Your thoughts. Everything starts with a thought. So see, somewhere from outside, you got a trigger, you got some thought, wow, it's quite sweet, yummy, I should eat it. And there were some feelings inside you. Maybe your mouth was also watering after seeing the rasgulla in the first picture. Now, until the third picture, there were different triggers coming from your environment, from whatever you were using, mobile or the laptop. So you are seeing a different picture. So different triggers came in and your thoughts changed. There were different emotions, different feelings coming out of that picture. So everybody was saying, throw it away, vomit, you, and all that stuff. Okay. So your thoughts, which changed with these three pictures itself. So just think about what will happen when we relate it with your mental health. There are so many triggers which we are getting from our environment daily. There are so many triggers. So when we want to go deep into it and understand from where do we get these triggers, you can get it from anywhere. Suppose you got some fight or you got some quarrels with your family, within your family, with your relatives, with your neighbors, your colleagues, with your boss, or anyone. Or if there is some fear from past, maybe you have a fear of dogs or rats or lifts or height or spider or water or anything, and you just hear something about that, or you see that, maybe if it is a dog, then if you get a chance to see a dog or hear it bark, then that fear gets triggered. Or if there is some fear from any health issues, like, oh, will I get a heart attack? Oh, will I get cancer? So those kind of thoughts which you get from any diseases or any health issues, and you just relate it with something. Suppose you got a phone call that somebody has got a heart attack, and that triggers all those feelings again inside you. Or if you just see a post on the social media that that celebrity got a heart attack, what happens to you then? All under anxiety. So if there is something happening in your environment, whether you get it from a phone call, if you see someone, from a TV news, from any pictures, from social media, or somebody is discussing, so there can be any place where you can get these triggers from. Even during the corona period, people got anxiety after seeing the TV news about the corona patients, or about seeing the hospitals and all those things which were going around here and there from the hospitals or from somewhere else. Okay, so people got triggered from there, and they are even currently suffering from anxiety which they got during those periods. Okay, so what happens when you get those triggers? Then you start up those negative thoughts. And why we are calling it as repetitive negative thoughts? Because same thoughts keep repeating again and again. And these are also called as automatic negative thoughts, or ANTs in our language, because they are so automatic that wherever you will be, and those thoughts may get triggered. You are in the bathroom, still you can get those negative thoughts. You are in the shower, you will get it. Okay, you are having your breakfast, lunch, dinner, you can get those negative thoughts. You are sitting in your office, you will get those negative thoughts. What are these negative thoughts which I am talking about? So some examples you can see here, like, he she dished me, he spoiled my life. If somebody's girlfriend would have gone, or somebody has been divorced, or something of that sort happened, this kind of thought comes in, that he or she spoiled my life. Are these heart attack symptoms? Am I getting a heart attack? Whenever you're getting anxiety attacks, so if your heart starts beating faster, you will start getting like, am I getting a heart attack? Or some other problem, like, is this the cancer symptom? Is this the COVID symptom? So any disease, you can get such kind of thoughts. Thoughts are just the words which are going in your mind. Please remember this. Negative thoughts are just the words which are going in your mind. These are not the feelings you are getting. I'll differentiate between anxiety, the feelings which you get, these negative thoughts, all clearly today. So please be focused. Okay. Why am I feeling this nervousness, ghabrat in my chest area and throat? Somebody might be getting this. Why am I getting this ghabrat in my chest area? What is happening in my throat? Something is stuck like, okay, will I die? Is something happening to me? What will happen with my family? If anyone can relate to these thoughts, you can type in the chat box the numbers of these thoughts. Okay, like 1, 2, or 3, or 10, or whatever. Like there are few more coming up. Okay, all my body test reports are fine. Why are these symptoms coming on my body? Like whenever we are in anxiety, every month you will be going to the hospital and getting your checkups done. Whenever you are in anxiety, you think that, oh, is it a heart attack, or am I facing some big problem? So you go and rush to the hospital, get your body checkups done, but still your reports are all fine. So you start thinking, why am I getting these symptoms on my body? Sometimes people get, am I part of this world or not? Why am I feeling so lonely? Everybody is there. Family is there. Friends are there. Everybody is there with me. But still, I start feeling lonely. People start observing their body parts, like how my hand is moving, how my legs are moving. Why am I behaving so strangely? Somebody who is in the, like there is some issue in the professional life, so thoughts may come like, will I lose my job? Will I lose my client? Why did my boss speak to me in that manner? He doesn't appreciate my work. Okay, so such kind of thoughts keep coming. So if you can link with these thoughts, keep typing in the chat box, what number can you link up with? Will I be able to sleep tonight? So the people who get problem in the sleep, so they might be getting this thought, will I be able to sleep tonight? Those who have faced the problem with the money, will I lose my money if somebody is investing somewhere? How will I pay my EMI if my job is gone? How will I manage all this work? Especially ladies, I have to manage my home tasks, my office work, my family. So how will I manage all these work? And sometimes you even get like suicidal thoughts. So whoever can link up with these thoughts, or see, these are just the sample thoughts. You might be getting some more even, something else even. But lot many people get these. So I'm just giving you the examples, like what all you can face in terms of words going in your head. These are the words which are going in your head. Okay. Let me just see. Savita is saying 2, 3, 4, 5. Deep is saying all. Kashish is saying 1. He, she ditched me. Savita said 2, 3, 4, and 5. Why am I feeling this nervousness? Will I die? All my body reports are fine. Still those symptoms. Abhishek is saying 5. Body reports are fine. Still why these symptoms are coming? Anamika says 2 and 5. Okay. Heart attack symptoms and all those. Jaya says number 6. Am I part of this world or not? Why am I so lonely? Mohammed Rafiq says number 5, all my body test reports are fine. Why are these symptoms coming to me? Dr. Tanya says number 4, will I die? Is something happening to me? What will happen with my family? Kashish says 1 and 6, am I part of this world? And she ditched me. She ditched me. Arushi says number 5, body reports are fine. Still, why those symptoms? Abhishek says 5, 6, and 7 and 8 also. Am I part of this world or not? How are my hands, legs moving? Will I lose my job? Okay. Arushi says 6. Jaya says 6 and 9. 9 is, why did my boss speak to me in that manner? He doesn't appreciate my work. Vanita, the recorded sessions are there on this is going live on YouTube. So you can get the recording over there. Okay. I've just shared the channel name. I'll give it to you a little later. Okay. Javed says number 2 and 3. Rafiq says number 3. Okay. Anoop says 8, 9, 10. New ones. Will I lose my job? Why did my boss speak in that manner? Will I be able to sleep tonight? Zenat says all of it. Zenat, just cross check once again, because some are related to your job, some are related to money, sometimes some are related to your health. So what exactly are you getting? Just have a look once again. Roshni says 6, 12, and 13. 12 is how will I manage all the work, even suicidal thoughts. Okay. Anup says 13. Rahul Pandit says 4, 7, and 13. Will I die? How are my hands, legs moving like that? 13 is even suicidal thoughts. Savita says 12. How will I manage all this work? Rakhi says all. All guys, please just check once again. Maybe you are not too focused and you are saying just like that. Gurpreet, please don't play with the screen. I think we are seeing those linings over here. Yeah, I'll reshare it. Okay. Okay. So where were we? Deepmala says, will me or my son will get HIV then? Okay, that may be a thought also. So these are, so everybody, these are just your thoughts, the words which are going in your mind. Okay, they don't have any relation to the feelings which are coming. Okay, I am just talking about your words which are going. So those are referred as negative thoughts. Because sometimes people, whenever I say what are you getting as negative thought, people start saying everything. Sir, my heart start beating, I'm feeling this ghabrat and this and that. Okay, this is not about your feelings. These are just the words which are going in your mind. That's why I've given these examples also. We will come to the feelings also. So somewhere you got trigger from your environment, and then these repetitive negative thoughts have started up. Okay, now what happens is, with these negative thoughts you also get some pictures along with those, because our mind works in pictures as well as these sounds. Okay, the words. So these pictures could be relate, whatever you are getting a thought, so it will be related to that. So if you are thinking about a disease, then it might be related to the hospital, or you yourself collapsing down, whatever related to that particular problem. If it is related to some fears like flight phobia, so then the flight will be in the picture, or airports will be there. If you are having a lift phobia, then the lift thing will be appearing in front of you in your mind. So those kind of pictures will start coming up. Then we start getting some chemical reactions start flowing in and inside our body. Because of those thoughts which we are taking, there are certain negative emotions which start coming up. So these negative emotions, there are certain examples which I'm just listing, but there could be any more even. Like you may start feeling like sadness, fear, frustration, anger, loneliness, some rejection, some boredom, shame, disappointed. Maybe it is coming from some grief, some you are surprised, you are depressed, you are stressed, you are insecure, you are threatened. So it could be any emotion. So when I'm talking about emotion, it's in future, it's not just like sadness, or it's not just fear. Okay, it can be any negative emotion which I am talking about. Like the list here is like not an exhaustive list. If you can Google, there will be like 50 more words even. Okay, because we have different kind of chemical reactions happening inside us whenever we are going through certain emotion. So if you can focus on those things, whatever is happening to you, you may be able to name it also, that yes, it is sadness, or this is loneliness, or this is grief, or this is I am getting threatened, feeling threatened, I am feeling insulted. So for every emotion, it will be a different chemical reaction happening inside us. Okay, so whatever thought is there, based on that thought, you are getting this emotion. Okay, guys, please don't play with the screen. Be little away from that, so that it's otherwise disturbing others. Okay, so after this negative emotion, now comes a very important thing which we call as anxiety. Those who are having anxiety, rather everybody of you, because whenever we are having mental illnesses, all of us face these unwanted feelings or anxiety. If you are having any negative thought, even you are worried because your body is feeling them. That's why we term it as unwanted feelings. And that is what anxiety is. So be clear. Negative thoughts means whatever words are going inside you. Okay. The unwanted feelings or anxiety is the feelings which your body is feeling. For example, you are getting nervous, you are feeling bad, you are feeling some tightness or heaviness or pain in your chest area, or your heart palpitation is happening. Maybe your heart is beating faster. Okay. Breathlessness. You are facing some difficulty in breathing. Sir, my breath gets shortened. Okay. So there are lot many feelings which you can get on your body. Somebody feels headache or dizziness. Somebody is sweating. Somebody is trembling. कांप रहे हैं. Okay. So if you can link up with these unwanted feelings, just type in the number, what you exactly feel. The number 1, 5, 6, 8, 9, whatever. Just keep seeing the list and type in the chat box. Somebody's stomach might be upset. The people who are undergoing IBS or that kind of problems. So your stomach remains upset. It could be constipation. It could be like loose motions, or it could be some gastric issue. You might feel nauseatic even. There could be tingling sensations. कई बार some people comes in and says, sir चीटी सी चलती है, सर बिजली सा कौंध रहा है जैसे हाथ में, पैर में, कहीं पर भी. Sleep issues. You are not getting good sleep. Feeling of lump in throat, that something is there in my throat. It doesn't come out even, and it doesn't go on inside even. So you are feeling that something is stuck in your throat. Feeling of temperature difference. Sometimes you feel some body part is hot, or it gets colder. Some people may feel it's getting warmer. Some people may feel it's getting colder, or maybe the whole body also. Okay, so some temperature difference in some body part. This is anxiety. Guys, please focus on this one, because this is anxiety, what you are calling. So these are unwanted feelings on your body. Feeling of any movement in stomach, hands, legs, kahin par bhi. You just feel something is moving. Sometimes you feel like there is something moving in the clockwise or anti-clockwise direction in my stomach, or something is moving in my head, right to left, left to right. So there could be any movements in any of your body parts. Feeling as if you are unreal, that I don't know whether I'm existing even or not. Everything feels like unreal. Lost, unable to focus on anything. You are lost completely, that I can't focus on anything. So these are the examples of unwanted feelings or anxiety feelings which you encounter. There could be something more even. Okay, so don't worry if somebody's certain feeling is not covered here. These are just the examples. So if you are facing these things, then you are facing anxiety. Okay, so be clear. Whenever you are facing these negative, unwanted feelings, then that means this thing is anxiety. Okay, let me just see what people are saying. Okay. Srinivas says number 1, nervousness, feeling bad. Vivo says number 2 and 4, tightness, heaviness in chest area, heart palpitation. Disha says number 1, feeling bad, nervousness. Jaya says 3 and 6, heart palpitation, sweating or trembling. Anamika says 1 to 5, breathlessness, heart palpitation, headache, tightness, heaviness in chest area, all. Raki says number 5, headache, dizziness. Vinod says number 2, tightness, heaviness, pain in chest area. Veerappa says number 1, feeling bad. Roshan Lal says 3 and 4, heart palpitation and breathlessness. Savita says number 2, 3 and 4, tightness, heart palpitation, breathlessness. Okay. Bhimlal says number 3, heart palpitation. Anthony 5 and 7, headache and stomach upset or nauseatic. 677C9EA4 says 2, 3 and 7, tightness, heart palpitation and stomach upset. Let me see if somebody is getting from the below numbers. Rahul Pandit says 7, 8 also, 1 to 8. 8 is tingling sensation, sleep issues. Okay. Anamika says number 9, feeling of lump in throat, stomach upset, feeling issues, Ramana Reddy is saying. Ilyash Khan is saying number 8, tingling sensations or sleep issues. Raki is saying sleeplessness. Anthony number 2, sleep issues. Abhishek says number 1, nervousness, feeling bad. Vivo says 2, 4, and 9. Feeling of lump in throat. 1 and 3. Number 13. Roshni, lost, unable to focus on anything. Okay, Shivani says 1 and 13. Lost and nervousness. Kashish says cannot focus. Zenat says 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 13. Unfocused. I'm not covering everyone, so please don't mind if somebody gets missed out. I'm just looking at the list so that we can understand like what exactly people are facing. So now you can see that the list which is coming up in under, whether it's under negative thoughts, whether it's the unwanted feelings or the anxiety. So you are facing all these. Okay. And now when you are, see, now we are seeing it as a pattern. So first of all, there could be any triggers from your external environment. Or if there is no trigger from your external environment, you are just lying in your bed and suddenly the thoughts start up. Maybe you fetch some memory from your storage and then certain thoughts start up. And those repetitive negative thoughts keep coming again and again, and you start making different stories. Okay. When those negative thoughts are coming, certain pictures are also coming along with them. And then comes up your emotions, negative emotions inside your body. Suppose you are getting a thought, oh, will I get a heart attack? Then negative emotion of fear is accompanying this. The chemical reactions of fear will also start up. Okay. And then the unwanted feelings on your body will start up. Maybe your heart palpitation will start, or breathlessness will start. You might be sweating, or your body's temperature is changing. Maybe your head goes warmer or colder. Anything can happen. See, if you are even facing the same problem, your body might show different symptoms. It's not necessary that if you are two people are under depression, then their body is showing the same feelings, that there will be breathlessness and heart palpitation to both of them. No, it's not necessary. You might get number 3 or 4, another person might get number 10, 11, 12, and the third person might get 5, 6, 7. Okay, so everybody's problem is different. We can't use one stick for everyone. Okay, so please make sure you look at yourself, your own problem, because everybody's mind is different, everybody's body is different. So you need to see at your problem. So now you need to start sitting with yourself and understand what exactly is my problem. Till now, I have been focusing on whatever has been told to me by someone else, that you are having depression, or you are having anxiety, or you are having negative thoughts, or whatever, or fear, phobia, OCD, whatever. But now you need to sit with yourself and understand what exactly is my problem. Whether I'm getting negative thoughts, I'm getting these negative emotions, I'm getting these unwanted feelings, and most of you will all be getting at least these three things. Like, the body will be facing these unwanted feelings, which we call anxiety. And there will be certain words which are going in your mind, which we call as negative thoughts. Because everything starts with a thought. So when this thought is get triggering things, then your body is showing up different negative feelings. And they have a direct connection. This is directly proportional. You might have heard this word in physics, or like your earlier classrooms, directly proportional. Whenever you are having anxiety, your thoughts will start increasing. Your negative thoughts will start running. As your negative thoughts start running faster, your anxiety will increase, because those are directly proportional to each other. More your anxiety increases, your thoughts will start racing. Suppose you are getting your anxiety is nothing but unwanted feelings on your body. Suppose your heartbeat is running faster, you are having breathlessness. So you will start saying, oh, is there somebody around who will take me to the hospital? Nobody is there in the house today. And whenever you are getting so scary, your thoughts are running faster. And this will increase your anxiety. Maybe other things will also start coming up. You are now sweating also. Your stomach might also be upset. or maybe you have started feeling as if you are unreal. Nothing is there in this world which is real. You might start feeling like that. So both are directly proportional. So best thing when you are in anxiety is to relax yourself. Because if you will relax yourself and start saying, I am relaxed, I am mashant hu, so then your thoughts will start relaxing and your anxiety will also dip down. But don't worry, we are not covering the solution part today. We are not trying to solutionize today. We will do the solutionizing thing tomorrow and day after. We have enough time. I'll be spending lot many hours with you guys. So don't worry. Today we are just trying to understand what exactly is the problem. So understanding the problem itself will cure you at least 40-50%. So please don't think I am just like I know my problem, because that's a very common thing which people think. Okay, I know my problem. I have depression. That's it. And they don't know anything else about their problem. If I'll ask like what exactly the thoughts are coming to you? There, sir, what? What are thoughts? और आई एम डिप्रेस, मुझे कुछ अच्छा नहीं लगता, बस मैं सैड रहता हूं. दे नो ओनली दिस थिंग. They have never sat with themselves and try to explore like what exactly are the thoughts which are troubling me when I am feeling this depression, because you are not under depression 24 hours. You are not feeling that depression whole 24 hours. There might be few hours when this is peaking, there might be few hours when you are okay. Okay, so you need to understand what thoughts exactly are going during that period. What kind of thoughts? If those are not one kind of, like one thought is not there, it might be something related to that older one. Okay, so don't think I know my problem, because you just know the tip of the iceberg. The whole iceberg is like down below, under the submerged under the water. So please start exploring now, because this is the right time. And when you are getting this pattern, like whenever you are getting those negative thoughts, certain chemical reactions started inside your body and you started getting anxiety on your body, then your actions change up, and you may like abuse somebody and destroy your reputation. You may shout at someone and spoil your relationship. You may fight with somebody and land up in police station or maybe some hospital. Even some people think that, sir, I am depressed, I don't do anything, I just go back and sit in my room or sit inside my house. I just avoid everything, avoid people. My dear friend, you also are taking an action, because you choose not to take any action. Then also you are taking an action. So don't think I am not doing anything. These actions are done by everyone. Okay, so we need to understand now that this is a pattern, this is a programming of our mind, that certain thoughts get triggered, then certain emotions start coming up, and we get anxiety on our body, and our actions change up because of that. Okay, so now I'll be taking a different perspective on this, so that you can understand the working of the mind, so that you can understand how these things are working inside you, to how these things get triggered, what exactly happens inside us. Because until you understand how these things are happening, why am I under trouble, how it is like bothering me, so until you understand the functioning of your body, your mind, till then you won't be able to understand how to solutionize it. Okay, so understanding the functioning of the mind and what problem you are facing, that will help you to come to the solutions. Okay, so let me just proceed with this. So see, since you are born, there are lot many events which are happening around you. बहुत सारी चीजें हो चुकी हैं. Lot many things have happened around you. Okay, so we call them as events. Like some event has happened. Okay, those are external world events. Then how do we take those events inside us? Through our sense organs. Can somebody tell me like what are our five sense organs? Which are our five sense organs? Can somebody type in? Let me see how intelligent are our audience. Vivo, we will come to the solutioning part. I told you in the initial part itself. Today, we are focusing on understanding the problem. First, understand this deeply so that you can understand the solutions. Yes, eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and our skin. Fantastic. Fantastic. So, see, through these five sense organs, we take everything inside us into our memory. Like whatever is happening outside, these five sense organs help us take that inside us. Okay. But does everything which is happening outside goes inside our memory? Is everything stored there? No, my dear friends. So there is a filter of your experience, your understanding, which is coming into play in middle of that. We call that filter as delete, distort, and generalization. So whenever something from outside is coming, your mind tries to understand how important it is for you. So either it deletes something, like whichever is irrelevant to it, or it distorts it according to you, or it generalizes different things and then stores it in your memory. I don't want to go deep into delete, distort, generalize. Okay, just understand it roughly that there is a filter of your based on your experience and understanding. Okay, because suppose you are 20 years old, then your filter has taken shape in those 20 years. If you are 50 years old, then those 50 years your filter has built up. So there is a difference in everybody's filter. If your upbringing is in some other family, some other person is in some other family, his filter is different as compared to yours. Okay, so every one of us is different because of this filter. Because whatever is coming from outside may be same for every one of us, but it is different when we have stored it in our memory. I'll give you examples, so don't worry. So lot many things are stored here, but all of those have come after applying that filter. And now when we relate to your mental illness, suppose somebody has a problem of, see, like, will I get a heart attack? So he's facing some heart palpitation, some sweating, or some similar kind of things, and he's thinking that, will I get a heart attack? He has done his checkups, different body checkups have been done, different organs have been checked, but every time he gets the checkup done, the doctor says, no, it's everything is fine, your reports are perfect. Okay, so when this person is still facing these like those thoughts comes up whenever this heart palpitation starts up. Okay, but how did it start? Maybe somewhere he has seen somebody getting a heart attack, or he himself got some symptoms somewhere because of some reasons he was under some stress that day, and for the first time he saw that stress or those symptoms on his body, and that thing got triggered from that day. Okay, now whenever he has seen, like, maybe his friend or his relative or his neighbor or somebody got a heart attack, or he has seen just a post on the social media that certain celebrity got a heart attack, so he might link it up with some common thing between him and like that person. So suppose you are going to the gym and that celebrity was also going to the gym and he got a heart attack. So there is one thing common between you is that you are also going to the gym. You ignore everything and you just catch that thing, and then you start feeling that like pain, like whether will I also get a heart attack. And when you start thinking like that, from that day your heart palpitation started, your like breathlessness started, or something related to the symptoms which you are thinking around. Okay, so why that thing happened? Because you applied that filter of generalizing it on yours, on generalizing that thing on yourself, or distorting that statement, or distorting that picture which you have seen and applying it to yourself, because that celebrity is no way linked to you. How are you comparing his body with yourself? How are you comparing like his mind with yourself, his upbringing with yourself, his lifestyle with yourself? You just have one thing in common, but With that one thing, we just capture that and store it in our memory. And now, whenever like that thing is, when this thing is stored in the memory, and suppose you are seeing something or watching the TV, maybe, so for example, it's a Valentine's Day and just they show up a heart shaped balloon. But from that heart shaped balloon, what trigger goes into you? Because your memory already has that like bad memory stored inside you, is that like if there is a heart, then it's a heart attack thing also stored there. So you just link it up and you started sweating, your heart palpitation starts up. But there was nothing outside. It was just a trigger for you. And you linked it up with whatever was stored in your memory. Now what will happen? Your state changes. You go into disempowering state. Like you start getting those fears. Will I also get a heart attack? So the disempowering state is any state where you are like not feeling empowered. You're not feeling that whatever I can do, that also you feel like, oh, I won't be able to do. Empowering state is when you feel like confident, when you feel trust, when you feel happy. So those kind of feeling where you feel empowered. Disempowering is just opposite, when you are feeling sadness, when you are feeling angry, whenever you are feeling jealous. So in those states, you won't be able to function to your full capacity even. Okay. So whenever you are fetching such memory, which is like taking you into disempowering state, your actions change. Maybe you start abusing somebody, or you don't want to talk to anyone. You're like verbal or non-verbal, both actions change. Okay. And then you change your life into an undesired life. So just try to capture it from your angle, like what exactly is stored in your mind, because you are facing these problems. Now what is happening is you have some actions which are not going according to you correctly. If we go reverse, because some actions, why are you behaving like this? Because you are under anxiety, or you are depressed, or you are under some fears, you are under some disempowering state. Okay. Why have you landed up under this disempowering state? Because you have fetched a memory which was not good, or which was not giving you an empowering state. So you have fetched such memory which could be a memory from 10 years back, 20 years back, 5 years back, 1 year back, or 1 month back. Timing is irrelevant, because when it is stored in the memory, the timing is irrelevant, because the mind stores it in terms of pictures, some sounds, and some feelings. So if it has happened 10 years back and you are reliving that memory, it can happen like as if it is happening right now. You can live that scenario right now, when if you can see those pictures, if you can hear those words, whatever was being said there, or whatever you were thinking, or whatever you were saying, and then if you can get those feelings, the same picture is created, same scenario is created. Okay. So if you are storing something bad in your memory because of this filter, then you are in trouble. My dear friends, you are in trouble. Because if there is any external event, like, so for example, somebody went under a breakup or a divorce, whatever. Okay. So scenario, external world scenario is a breakup has happened. Now with your filter, you have stored it as breakup has happened and this person has spoiled my life. My future is insecure. And you start building that picture again and again, because you are fetching that memory again and again now. Whenever you think of your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your husband or your wife, whichever, whatever situation is, that memory gets triggered. So all those things which you have stored, where you are feeling insecure, where you are feeling like my life is spoiled, so you have termed that breakup as my life is finished. And when you are giving the signals that my life is finished, how will your body react? Your body starts shivering, your heartbeat start increasing, you are short of breath. So those things start coming up. and you start thinking, oh, is it a heart attack? Because the feelings, whatever the symptoms are showing up, those are similar to heart attack, and you again run to the doctor. Please check me out. You don't work on what thoughts were going inside you or what has created this kind of symptoms. It's the not the divorce, not the external world event, but what you have stored inside you. You are either running towards your symptoms that, oh, it is a heart attack, or you are blaming that person who has given you that breakup or that divorce. But the problem is not both of these. The problem is somewhere in the middle, what is stored inside you. Because that event has happened once. That girl or that boy has gone once. That breakup has happened for once. Okay. But you have run it in your mind hundreds and thousands of times. That is giving you the problem. That is taking your body again and again into this disempowering state, which is resulting into all these symptoms and you running for checkups. Are you getting my point? Like, how exactly is this happening? Because whenever you are storing something, please ensure that whatever you are storing, that is going to be creating trouble for you. So make sure you store it or make your perspective right. If you are storing everything like that and like feeling pain inside you whenever you are storing that, so that means that is going to trouble you later. Okay. Is everything clear till now? Just type in clear if it is clear. Or is there any question till now? Clear, 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 clear. Nice. Nice. How can we get an example of phobia? So, Anup, see, in terms of phobia, you have got a fear from somewhere outside. Okay. So, some external world event happened. Maybe let's take an example of, say, lift phobia you are facing, for example. Okay. Then one day, like some event has happened where you got stuck in the lift. For example, I don't know what was your situation or what was your phobia. So, suppose somebody got stuck in the lift, maybe say 5 years back. And since then, he is facing that fear. Why? Because that event has gone 5 years back. Now there is no question that again this lift will get stuck or not. He doesn't know that. But that image is there inside him because he used that filter and generalized it or distorted it and put it into his memory that lifts are dangerous. You should not go inside them. You might die inside them. The lifts may fall on you. The walls may come together and just they will press you there inside that lift. But he forgot that lakhs and crores of people are traveling in lifts daily. So whatever is stored inside us, that is creating the problem. Those images of that particular event and these thoughts, which we mix up after our filter has worked on it, after that distortion or generalization or deletion has acted upon that. And that is how we have stored it. And now what happens is whenever somebody asks him, Chale yaar lift mein, that's it. Whenever he hears about lift, that anxiety starts coming up. And if he is like, if he has to go somewhere, suppose the house is there on the 10th floor and somehow he has to go in that lift, then the panic attack. Result is the panic attack. He will be panicking because from the word go, whenever he has to go inside the lift, the mind has start preparing him like there will be some trouble inside. He will be thinking, oh, I can't go inside lift. There will be some trouble. I will die. All those thoughts start coming up. Even before he has entered the lift, his mind is ready to give him anxiety. His body is ready now, and he has started feeling those things. So it's not the lift which is giving, it's the anxiety of anxiety. This is the term, remember this term, anxiety of anxiety, because we are preparing ourselves for that anxiety beforehand itself. Suppose you have to enter the lift after half an hour, still now itself you have started up with those thoughts. Oh, what will happen if I go through that lift? I will have to go through the lift today. If something happens there, nobody will be there. All those thoughts will be troubling you from now itself. And can you think, if that much preparation is happening from right now and you have to enter the lift after half an hour, you would die beforehand itself in that, from that panic, from those thoughts. And then we say, oh, I got that panic attack when I was in the lift, because we prepared for that. Okay, good, clear. That easy to come out of pain, sir. One plus, if you are now itself saying it's not that easy to come out of that pain, sir, then half of the battle is lost, my dear friend. Half of the battle is lost. It's not that easy to come out of pain. See how your mind is playing with you. It has already said it's not that easy. That means you will be facing lot of trouble from if you want to come out of this. It is saying leave it. It is indirectly saying leave it. So this is how our mind plays with us, because it doesn't want to go out of his comfort zone, and it plays with us with these words. Okay, so don't get played with these stories. I'll be talking more about it on tomorrow and day after, so don't worry. Okay, I have one question. I have electric phobia. A month ago, my laptop has got burned due to. Abhishek, maybe we'll take your question in the end. Okay, so if it is not related to these slides, we will take the questions in the end. Okay. Vivo is saying I got stuck in the lift and got scared. Yes, this happens. Okay. So please bear with me for some more time and we will be taking all the questions in the end. Okay. Now I want to cover very important things. Okay. So guys, I think few of you might have heard about CBT also, cognitive behavior therapy. A lot of psychologists, a lot of psychiatrists use this cognitive behavior therapy in terms of mental health. Is there anyone who has heard about it? Just say yes in the chat box. So we are going to talk about ABCD worksheet of this CBT therapy, cognitive behavior therapy. Yes, few people have heard about it, few haven't. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Not a problem. So see guys, till now I was telling you about like what exactly you are facing or you are getting. Like I said, from some external environment you might get some triggers, and then those thoughts start up, those pictures start up, then you might be getting some emotions and those feelings. But now I just want to talk about one more thing which is really important. So open your ears, eyes, nose, everything. The root cause, because for everything you have this root cause, because without that this situation won't have occurred, whether it's placed 20 years back, 10 years back, 5 years back, 7 years back, 1 month back, but it's there. Since when this anxiety, this depression, or this fear started, there is some event which is there. So this ABCD worksheet which I want to talk about, this A says activating event. Activating event is nothing but the event where from this all these things started. You might be saying, sir, 5 years back I was perfect. Nothing was there in my life. I was living my life to the happiest thing. But after something happened in my life, everything changed. Now I'm in depression for last 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, whatever. Depression or fear or anxiety or OCD. But there is some event which has happened there. Whether you know or you don't know, because sometimes some people don't know that this thing has happened. Something might happen when they were too young, okay, in the childhood. So this activating event, now you need to find out for yourself. You have to sit with yourself and try to understand like what exactly is my activating event. So first will be the root cause from where it all started, or we can say initiating event, from where it got initiated. Okay. And there could be some more triggers or some events which have happened in middle. I mean, if suppose your root cause or your first initiating event is lying 10 years back, then there could be some more events which happened, say, 7 years back or 3 years back, and this anxiety got doubled. Okay. So you have to list down your activating event. In CBT, which is cognitive behavior therapy, where we work on thoughts. So I'm just giving you this worksheet so that you can try to understand your problem in detail. It will be more whatever I have taught you till now, but it will also include this root cause. Okay. So what exactly is this activating event? So suppose somebody says, currently I'm getting a thought that will I get a heart attack? So if there is a root cause to it, like I saw some neighbor or some friend when he got a heart attack, or when I was taking somebody to the hospital, I saw him to like very closely and I observed his symptom, and since then I am also getting that symptom. Okay. So it could be anything, any activating event, any root cause which you are having for yourself. Everybody's will be different because everybody's scenario is different. Okay. So write down your root cause, what exactly happened that day. Take a notebook, write down the ABCD on top and activating event, and just write down that event. And if something has also happened after that in middle, which has increased, or after which this anxiety has started coming up again, write that event again, that event also. Okay. Now comes B, the beliefs. So see, guys, there are events which are happening outside and there are lot many people watching that. For example, this heart attack happened to somebody, there would be somebody else also there. Or like if you are under breakup or if you are under a divorce, there are lot many divorces which are happening. But is everyone getting depressed? Is everyone getting anxiety? No. That means there is some difference between you and him or her. What are they doing differently that they didn't get depressed, they didn't get anxiety? It's not that you only were loving your spouse or your like mate more than him. It's not about the love. It's something different. It's how we interpret that particular event. Because if you are getting a breakup and you are interpreting it as like my life is finished, how will I live now without him or her? I don't know the way. Without her, how would I live? So if that is the interpretation, then yes, your life is finished. Because this is how you are interpreting. If somebody else is interpreting is differently, okay, this is a breakup. One girlfriend is gone. Okay, I will go for the next one. Or boyfriend, whatever. So if that is the interpretation, will he get anxiety? Will he be depressed? Maybe 1 week, 2 week is fine. Little bit of sadness because some attachment was there. But what will happen to you if you are thinking like my life is now finished? So that is the belief or that is the interpretation which is causing trouble. It's not the event. It's not the activating event, the root cause exactly. It's the belief or the interpretation which you are carrying from that particular event, which is causing trouble to you. Because every time you think of that particular person or that event, then your thoughts change. This thing start up that my life is finished. What will I do now? I don't know how to live without her or without him. So those thoughts start coming up. And when you are thinking my life is finished, how will your body react? The consequences will be you will be getting fears, you will be getting sadness, you might also get angry. So those are the emotions which you will see up, and you have to write that under C, consequences. What unwanted feelings do you see on your body? It may be your heart starts beating faster, your breath gets shortened, your head gets aching, your head starts aching. You might be feeling some lump in the throat. Your legs and hands are shivering. So those are the unwanted feelings. And what actions you are taking now? You are running to the hospital. You are running to get your body checkups done, thinking that this is a heart attack. So if you have got your body checkups done, if somebody has not got his body checkups done, first thing I would request is go and get your body checkups done so that you rule out that there is some issue with you physically, physical organs. First rule that out. And once you have that, like all my reports are fine, so then you just check up with that it's because of your anxiety, because of your mind, because of your thoughts. So guys, I would request you, if you have not got your body checkups done, first go and get those done so that you can rule out your physical things. Okay. So you can rule out so that it's not the real heart attack. It's not the real problem with my heart or my lungs or it's just because of my thoughts, my anxiety, my mind. Okay. And then you work on these things. Okay. So ABC, this will give you a gist about your problem, the root, the beliefs you are carrying, and how your body is behaving currently. This you have to make sure that you work on this thing. Guys, you have to sit with yourself and just try to find these things out. Because until you find these things out, you won't be able to work on yourself. Don't think any medicine will work, because the medicines can't work on your thought, can't work on that particular root which has happened 10 years back, 5 years back, or even 5 months back. It can't go and change that until you take out your those emotions, those feelings from your particular event. Until those emotions flow out of you, you won't feel good. These things will keep reoccurring until you resolve your root cause, until you work on those, until you change that interpretation. These things will keep occurring again and again. So you can be lazy, like, okay, I'll just take one medicine and sleep. That's fine if you want to live like that. But if you want to take it out completely from your body and throw it away so that you can enjoy your life, you have to work till your root cause. Pooja will tell you, don't worry. We will work upon these things. So we will come to the solutionizing part. Don't worry. We have 3 days, guys. Okay. So I'm talking about the problems today. So first understand how things are working, how your mind is functioning, how the root cause, the beliefs, or what consequence, because we generally see the consequences only. That okay, my heart is beating faster. You run to the doctor, take medicine, and then that's it. You never bother why this is happening. You just say, I have anxiety. Doctor writes it out that this is anxiety. Okay, you take it, take the word, and keep eating those medicines. But you never think why this is coming to me. What exactly happened? Since when this is happening? What happened before that? What thoughts were coming? What was the event happening? It's not necessary that some big accident or something big has to happen. No. One guy came to us who was earning lesser than his wife. So his like ultimate problem of depression was that he was earning lesser than his wife. That's it. And he was under depression for years because of that particular interpretation. So it doesn't have to be a big, something big has to happen, that the earth has to shake for this. No, it can be any small thing which you have interpreted as bigger. So you need to think out what exactly was going in my life when all this started. Hope I have made it amply clear. D and E we will be covering when we will be solutionizing it. That's why I've written day 3. We'll be working on this sheet on day 3 because this is about the solution thing. A, B, and C is about the problem area, understanding the problem. So please sit down today evening, today night, or tomorrow morning with yourself and write down this ABC. What is your activating event? What is the root cause? Write down it. This whatever like trouble happened to you. Then the beliefs, the interpretation, how you are interpreting it, what thoughts are coming to you about that particular event, what exactly you are interpreting from there. Then the consequences, what emotions you are feeling, whether it's fear, whether it's anger, sadness, there could be multiple emotions also. Okay. So what emotions you are undergoing, what unwanted feelings come on your body, like heart palpitation, your body is shivering, you are sweating, or you are feeling cold, you are feeling heaviness on the chest area, you're feeling some pain, whatever. Write it down. Okay, it's for you, it's for your benefit. Okay. If we don't remember event, Charan Singh and Mohammad Rafiq is saying, so just start sitting with yourself. Don't rule out that I don't remember anything. Just first day, start sitting with yourself. Let your mind wander. Let it take you to these things. Just give this a question. That where did it all start from? Let it take you to different events wherever it want you to take. Okay. So just go there, just look at that thing, whether that is matching with your particular whatever you are feeling now. I'll tell you how, when we are using different techniques, I'll tell you how to go to the root cause even. Okay. So how you can use different things to travel to your root cause. Okay. So don't worry. Just start sitting with yourself for next few days. Work on this thing. You don't have to run because you have faced it for years now. Somebody has for years, at least few months, then only you are sitting here. So don't think that I have to finish it up within 2 days, whether I have to get my solution within 2 days itself. No, it's not the speed which matters. It's about how you come out of this problem. You can take few weeks, you can take even couple of months, but you have to come out of it fully. Work on it. You have to work on it and you will be out of it. Because see, guys, please listen to it clearly. See, all these things are inside you. Nobody from outside can gauge and tell you that this is your problem. Because everything is stored in your memory, your activating event, how you are interpreting it, what belief you are carrying about that particular event, what thoughts are coming to you when this kind of event or when these things get triggered. All these things are stored inside you. What emotion you are feeling, whether it's fear, whether it's sadness, whether it's grief, whether it's guilt, whether it's regret, what exact emotion you are facing. It's all inside you. Until you sit with yourself, you watch out what is going on, you won't be able to get your answers. Okay, so it's very, very important to start sitting with yourself. We will also tell you techniques, you what we have to work upon, but at least you should know this ABC so that it can be beneficial for you how you want to work on it. Okay. Is it possible to do body checkup? Rabindranath, I have not understood your question. Is it possible to do body checkup? You can go to any hospital or any like clinics, lot many like they are doing health checkups. So you can get your body checkup done so that you rule out that your body is working physically fine, your organs are fine. Okay. So you can go to the hospital, take certain package and get it done. That's it. Okay. All right. So we will just listen to a testimonial who is Amit from Karnataka who worked with us and is now doing wonderful. Okay, just listen to him and then we'll be coming on to a real very, very important thing, like how these things are happening to us, like why this is coming to me, these problems. So we will be understanding and looking into detail. So before that, if somebody hasn't got somebody was asking for the channel link. So I'm just putting the link here. Okay. just go to the channel, subscribe to it, and then please look into the videos. Asim, this is a English batch, so I can't speak in Hindi. 80% English, 20% Hindi will be there in this batch. You can come into the next batch maybe after a couple of weeks. Okay, if you don't understand English, please. Pranjal, I'll answer all your questions. Please hold on. Let me just finish my slides and then we will come on to your questions. If you go to this channel, you will find a video also on the same topic which you are asking. Okay. So, guys, Amit from Karnataka was highly stressed. He was like his relationships in the office as well as with the family members were all strained. He was like his self image was very low. His worries about he was worrying about the future. There were some painful events from his childhood. So we worked on that and like he's like listen to him directly, like what he says. Okay. तो नमस्कार अमित.
नमस्कार योगेश सर.
कैसे हैं आप?
बहुत अच्छा हूँ सर, आप कैसे हैं?
वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड.
यस
तो अमित,
और मैंने आपका नंबर लेके कॉल किया था दोपहर में, और जैसे ही आपने मेरा टाइम दिया और सारे प्रॉब्लम्स आपने सुन ले, मोस्टली अराउंड इट वाज 45 मिनट से ज़्यादा आपने बात की. तो बात करने समय ये हुआ कि आपने उसको ये किया कि एंग्जाइटी डिप्रेशन से वजह से आपका प्रॉब्लम है और मैं आपको सेशंस लूँगा. तो मैंने हाँ कहा, और जैसे ही मैंने यस बोला कि आपने जूम आईडी से अपना आईडी वगैरह देके मुझे उस सेशन में फर्स्ट स्टार्ट किया. तो सेशंस का एक्सपीरियंस मैं आप सबको बताना चाहता हूँ कि जैसे ही सेशन स्टार्ट हुआ, इट वाज अबाउट द एंग्जाइटी एंड डिप्रेशन वेयर आई हैव बीन थ्रू मोर देन 12 ईयर्स से मैं इस प्रॉब्लम में हूँ, एंग्जाइटी डिप्रेशन में. और आई वाज टेकिंग मेडिकेशन एवरीथिंग, जो कि शॉर्ट पीरियड में था, बट मुझे उतना रिकवरी नहीं हुआ था. लेकिन जैसे सेशन स्टार्ट हुआ तो आई वाज रिग्रेटिंग अबाउट माय पास्ट लाइफ. जो भी पास्ट लाइफ में हादसे हुए, मैं योगेश सर से बात किया था, और इट वाज अ सेशन वेयर लॉट ऑफ चेंजेस हैपेंड इन माय ब्रेन, and I was about to know what is bad, what was good, and what have to be done in future. तो योगेश सर ने मुझे उसमें पास्ट लाइफ में ले जाकर वहाँ पे जो भी बैड इम्पैक्ट्स थे उसको निकाला, और उसके बाद मुझे इतने फ्रेशनेस आ गई थी कि it was the best experience of my life, where I feel that I was reborn again, I was recharged again, I was reconnected to life again. So that session felt me.
आप उस सेशन में जी भरकर रोए भी थे.
रोए थे, हाँ, मुझे आंसू इतना आ गया था कि उन्होंने कुछ एक्सरसाइज, कुछ टेक्निक्स बताई जहाँ पे उस प्रॉब्लम को आप ऑब्जर्व करो, उस प्रॉब्लम्स को आप, बहुत सारे टेक्निक्स है जो आपको पता चलेगी, और मैंने उसको बहुत अच्छी तरह से निभाया. और वही रिजल्ट है कि वो जो टीयर्स जो है, जो पेन जो अंदर था, इट वाज अ शील्ड टू माय होल बॉडी. उसको बाहर आना था, तो उस दिन आ गया. आई फेल्ट वेरी, और उस दिन मैं नाइट टैबलेट, स्लीपिंग टैबलेट्स भी नहीं लिया, टू बी फ्रैंक विथ यू. मैं आराम से खाना खा के सो दिया. एक छोटा बच्चा, जब 1 साल या 2 साल का बच्चा सोता है ना, वैसा सोया था. एंड टू बी फ्रैंक टू ऑल द पीपल.
All right. So if you want to hear to this video of Mr. Amit, you can go to the YouTube channel or listen to the complete video, and there are other testimonials also which you can look at. Okay, but because of time, I'm just skipping it and moving on to the next slide. So guys, very important slide is coming up, so please be focused. Okay, on next 2 slides at least. Okay, so see, you might be wondering like why such behavior of my mind, because I am sitting in my like drawing room in my house. Why such thoughts come up again and again, and why I am getting so fearful? Certain things start getting triggered to me. Why it is happening to me? So guys, we have to look at the functioning of our mind, our body for that. See, we are like living in this civilized society, or which we call as modern society of human beings from last, like say 6,000 years only. Okay. But in form of modern humans, you can say it like we were like 2 lakh years ago. But our ancestors who were like old guys, like the early mans until uh, we were more under the modern ages. So in those, they have lived around 6 million years. 6 million years, around 6 million is around like 60 lakh years. Okay. So they have lived for so long in the jungles, and this mind was there every day working on different things, because there were like different dangers which were coming up from here and there in form of wild animals or any attacks which were happening daily on them. Okay. So the mind started developing, and it has developed for millions of those years. I hope you understand. Millions means 10 lakh. And when this is 10 lakh and it is like 6 million years, so how long it would have been, and it would have developed slowly, slowly, slowly. So it developed an instinct that I have to make this person safe first. Rest everything will be behind. First, this person's security need to be ensured, because danger comes every day from here or there, and this person is under threat every time. So it started developing its capability so that it can secure the person. Now what happens? So please be very, very like careful here, and be very, very vigilant. Open your mind, eyes, ears, everything. Okay. So now what happens is, you would be wondering, sir, why are you telling me this? So just listen to me for some time, and you will be getting why exactly I'm telling you this. So suppose you encounter some danger. Whenever, suppose you go on to a morning walk, and in front of you some wild animal comes up, maybe say a tiger. You just saw in the park that there's a tiger standing in front of you few feet away. So what will happen? How does our body work? So as soon as you see a danger in front of you, there will be a signal which will go to your amygdala. That means your amygdala captures that the thing which is standing in front of me is dangerous for me. As soon as this amygdala detects that there is danger, so it quickly goes to the hypothalamus, sends a signal to the hypothalamus, which is the command center of your brain. Ask him to prepare the body for the danger which is standing in front of you. Now the hypothalamus works with different organs, and there is one important organ which is adrenal gland. So it sends the signal to the adrenal gland so that the body can be prepared for this particular danger. When this adrenal gland is active, so it releases two hormones, adrenaline and cortisol, which are also known as stress hormones or fight or flight hormones. Okay, clear till now? That our body, whenever it sees danger, it functions like this. Now, when this adrenaline and cortisol, which are fight or flight hormones, are like generated inside our body, what happens? Our body is now going into fight or flight mode. Fight or flight mode means either the body has to fight this particular danger, or it has to run away from there, take a flight away. So the mind is saying that prepare the body for fighting or taking a flight from there in front of that, in front of that particular danger. So now how our body works is, it releases glucose, the stored glucose or the stored sugar inside us into the bloodstream. Why it does that? Because it wants the body to have extra energy so that it can fight or run away from there. Because both these processes, if you have to fight that animal or if you have to run away from there, you need some energy. And the body is giving you that energy with the help of that sugar released into the bloodstream. Now, when this is released, what happens is your heart starts pumping up faster, and your lungs also start working faster. Why they are doing so? Because they want this blood sugar, the sugar which is there in the blood, to reach your hands and legs quickly. Why they want it? because you can fight or run away from there with the help of your hands and legs only. Your stomach won't be in picture when you are running or when you are fighting, right? Your hands and legs will be the most useful organs. So your heart starts pumping faster so that the blood could be rushed to your hands and legs. Your lungs also start working faster so that your oxygen can also be supplied to these parts, because that will help you get more energy. Okay, so now this is the scenario which happens when you are in the fight or flight mode. Okay, what other things happen is your growth organs which are there in your stomach, your liver, your like intestines or the pancreas, whatever is there inside your stomach, all those organs are told that okay, this is an emergency time now, so just restrict your operations to the necessary ones only. That means don't work fully, just make sure you just are working to make for that minimum thing, that the body keeps working, that's it. So don't like use the resources fully. So what happens now? The body is in the emergency mode, the growth organs which are there are not working to their fullest. Okay, so this is the situation which happens when we are in the fight or flight mode. But you would be wondering why I'm telling you all this, that because you don't see the tigers every day. Tiger or any other thing is are just found in the zoos, right? So my dear friend, now listen to me. See, our minds cannot differentiate between reality and imagination. Mark this point very clearly. It cannot differentiate between reality and what you are imagining deeply. That's why when you are in a cinema or when you are in a theater, some you might have seen some people crying when some scene is coming. Don't they know this is a movie? They know it. But still, our mind cannot differentiate when we are deep into it. Our mind cannot differentiate between whether it's just the imagination which is going inside me or it's the reality. So when you are taking some thought, when you are taking a thought like, oh, will I get a heart attack? Or my life is ruined after this divorce. Or she has left me. Now what will happen to my life? I am totally like clueless. Any such thought which is taking you, like which is generating emotions inside you. So your amygdala detects it as danger. It detects it as danger because it doesn't differentiate between whether it's the real danger or it's just your imagination, it's just your thought. It cannot differentiate between the two. So when this thing happened, the same process gets kicked in, which was happening for that physical, real animal, real danger which was in front of you. Now your amygdala detects the danger, it goes to hypothalamus, hypothalamus goes to adrenal gland, and adrenaline and cortisol are released. That means the body is going into the fight or flight mode. Sugar is released into the bloodstream. Your heart starts pumping faster. Your organs start working faster so that your blood, the sugar start reaching your hands and legs quickly so that you can run away from there or you can fight it. But my dear friend, there is no physical danger in front of you. Whom will you fight? There is no physical danger. It was just you lying in your drawing room or sitting in your bedroom somewhere or sitting in your toilet and you were just taking a thought. There is no danger. So now the problem starts. The real problem starts within inside you. You have this extra sugar in your bloodstream. What happens? Your pancreas, which used to take that off from your bloodstream, whenever you have this extra sugar, they used to like take it away from the blood and it used to come down. But what is happening now? They have been asked to work only to a limited manner because this is emergency. So they can't take this sugar out from your bloodstream because they have been told that this is emergency. Let the sugar go to the hands and legs for quickly so that they can fight the beast. But there is no physical danger. Whom they will fight? So this extra sugar which is there in the blood, the pancreas are also not taking them away. And this is happening again and again because you are taking these thoughts 10 times a day, 20 times a day. Your body is going again and again into the fight or flight mode. Again and again, this sugar is left in the bloodstream. What happens in the type 2 diabetes when doctor says this is your sugar problem? This is a lifestyle disease. This is what is happening there. There is extra sugar in your bloodstream, which is coming because of the stress you are taking daily. Your pancreas are not taking it away because they think this is an emergency mode. And this is happening on daily basis, multiple times. Not only this, your heart is working faster and faster so that the blood can be reached, the blood can be rushed to your hands and legs. Your arteries get shrinked so that the blood could be sent very quickly. So think about the situation. This is happening every day, multiple times. Shrunken arteries, heart beating faster. Won't it result into high blood pressure? Won't it result into the heart diseases if it is happening for months and years? Think about the situation. How we are creating problem for our body just by a thought. And when you are saying, sir, I have negative thought, these are ruining me, I am getting anxiety, and these thoughts start running in my mind. So this is not just a thought. It can create so many issues inside you if it keeps going on for years, for months and years. And this shows into even more bigger problems if it keeps continuing like that. I've just named only a few problems. So it can be coming up like resulting into like failure of your kidneys or anything else even. So guys, please make sure this thought is not a small thought. You have to work upon yourself so that you can reduce this stress coming from these thoughts. You might have heard doctors saying these are lifestyle disease. So go for a walk. Every day you should walk for 45 minutes. Why they are saying? So that this sugar which is there in your blood gets consumed. Why they are saying do some deep breathing, meditation, live in some playfulness, laugh more, enjoy more, so that this stress can be reduced. These thoughts which are coming to you and giving all these problems can be handled at the source itself. Am I making it clear how important it is? I don't know why you guys are leaving your numbers here. Joshi Matthew, what personal consultation do you give? Please don't like here. I will take you off otherwise. Please, if you want to do any marketing, please go to the Facebook ads are there. Go to Google ads. Why do you want to disturb everyone here? And you guys also start giving your numbers. Have you even checked what this guy do? What somebody is doing? You just start giving your numbers and then you will blame me. That sir, we gave number to you and then somebody is now troubling us. Be careful while sharing your numbers. Make sure the person is authentic. Somebody asks you number that I will be doing your counseling and you start giving your numbers. Joshi Matthew, please stop this. Otherwise, we'll throw you out. You won't be able to rejoin again. Okay, guys, please focus. Hope it is clear to everyone. I'm putting all my efforts so that you can understand. So please focus, just remain away from distractions and focus here. Vivo is saying, sir, can we also have a diabetes? So Vivo, it's not fixed. Every body is different. So every person's body behaves differently. Nobody knows who will be getting which problem. But that is for sure that if these problems keep continuing for a long period, you will be seeing your body giving you certain diseases as gifts. Because whenever you are going to the doctor for, if you are having somebody having a diabetes, or you might have heard that this is a lifestyle disease. What is lifestyle disease? What exactly is lifestyle disease? Because that has happened because of your lifestyle. What is your lifestyle? That either you are not working physically, or your mental level is something bad is going here, isn't it? So if that is happening, then you are in trouble. If you are taking a lot of stress, then that means a lot of negative thoughts are going inside you. Your body might be resulting into anxiety. Then if that keeps going on, it could be resulting into anything. Any physical problem can come up if these things keep going on for months and years. So that's not fixed that we will only get diabetes or anything like that. Okay, our bodies are totally different. Everybody is different, and our minds are also different. So it can show up in any way. Somebody might get some stone in the kidneys. Somebody might get some ulcer. Somebody might get some migraine. Somebody might get diabetes. The body is totally like, we are clueless. What will you get if you keep going under this stress? Okay. All right. So now, guys, very, very important thing, this golden rule. So first of all, as I said, go for a checkup if you have not done it yet. At least clear out that your physical body is okay. Your physical organs are working correctly. Okay. Once you are sorted, then come up to your mind level things, because sometimes some emergencies can happen if you have not done your physical checkups. Okay. So first of all, get your physical checkups done. Rule out your physical thing. My heart is working fine. My lungs are working fine. I am fine. Whatever, like wherever you are facing any problem, just get it checked. Nothing like it would cost you a few bucks, but it will give you certain thing that, okay, my physical, at least body is working fine. Then we can take care of the mental things. Now you need to take up this golden rule. In Hindi we say, na darna hai, na bhagna hai, na ladna hai. Bas face karna hai. In English you can say, no fear, no running away, no fighting back, only face it. But what will you face it? Your anxiety, your negative thoughts, your mental illness, your depression, your fears, you have to face it. You don't have to run away from it. You don't have to fight it. You don't have to be fearful. From now on, we will face it. And this is the golden rule which I'm asking you to keep for whole of your life. I'll tell you how different techniques also, how you will face it. But for now, you just take this golden rule, ना डरना है, ना भागना है, ना लड़ना है. बस अब से हमें face करना है. And while doing different techniques, I'll show you how we will face this also. Okay? Hope this is clear. Okay? So take this golden rule, take a snapshot, take a screenshot, and just keep it with you. All right. One more thing, I would request you to start doing deep breathing, because whenever we will be doing different techniques, I sometimes say breathe. So you should know how you have to breathe that time. Or whenever you are in anxiety also, the first thing you should do is start taking deep breaths. Deep breaths in the sense, you should slow down your breath. Speed should be slow, but you should be breathing deeply. When you are inhaling, just make sure your stomach is full, completely like a balloon. Just inhale and keep one of your hand on your stomach just to check whether your stomach is coming up or not. Fill it up, and then slowly you can exhale it out. If somebody wants to hold it also for a few seconds when the stomach is full, you can hold also. Okay. Otherwise, if you don't want to hold, just exhale it slowly. Take a deep breath, fill up your stomach, hold it for a couple of 3-4 seconds, 5 seconds, according to your comfort, and then exhale it out completely. Make sure the whole stomach is empty. Make sure you are breathing slowly and deeply, slow and deep breaths. Whenever I say breathe, breathe in that manner. Okay, whenever you are in anxiety, start breathing like that. The most important thing when anxiety strikes is it will take your body into fight or flight mode, but you have to take it back to the normal mode, to the relaxation mode. So when we do take deep breaths, the body starts coming back, it starts feeling the relaxation. So that is the first thing which you need to do. Okay, whenever you are feeling any negative thoughts, any anxiety, anything like that. Okay, so just start taking deep breaths. So we will use this thing when we are doing techniques tomorrow. Okay, so just learn this today. When you are at home, just practice it for some time. Make sure you learn the golden rule. Okay, and now one more thing. See, guys, if you want to get freedom from this anxiety, freedom from this negative thoughts, stress, your depression, or whatever problems you are facing, and you want it to be back, you yourself to be back, like doing your own things which you were focusing earlier on, like your business, your job, your success, your promotion. You want to earn money. You want to live a comfortable life with your family. You want to have good relations with your family, friends, which are ruined by these mental illnesses. So, friends, if you want these to totally go out, then I would request you to work upon yourselves, to take some actions. And if you want to continue with us, then we have a level 2 workshop also, which is the paid workshop. But this level 1 workshop, which is of 3 days, today, tomorrow, and day after, this is totally free. This is whole level 1. Okay, so you don't have to bother about whether next 2 days are free or not. No, these 3 days are totally free. Okay, so after these 3 days, if somebody wants to work with us for their issues, then we have this level 2 workshop also. Okay, but this workshop is a paid workshop. So let me just give you a quick brief about it. Like, this level 2 workshop will happen online on Zoom program itself. So it will happen in small groups, like people, 3, 4 people, and then we will be forming a group and we'll be working on that group. So one important thing what happens there is that everyone, all those 3, 4 guys will get one personal session each of 1 hour. So in this personal session, we understand your history. You need to talk about yourself. In this personal session, you need to tell where it all started, what happened, how is your family life, what exactly is your professional life, who all are there in your family, so that we understand that what exactly is your situation. And according to that, we customize this program on based on like what whoever is participating in that particular program, on based on those inputs from your personal session, we customize different techniques and put it into this 1 month program. So in this program, you will get 8 sessions apart from this personal session, 2 sessions every week. In 4 weeks, you will get 8 sessions. And these 8 sessions are of 2 hours each. Okay. In these sessions, we will be covering different techniques according to like your issues in that particular program, in that particular group. Okay, you can ask any number of questions according to like what techniques we are using, what you need to do, what is your problem, how we need to get out of that. So total time you get here is around 18 to 20 hours. You can ask any number of questions, you can call us, and you can take some support on phone. Even if you like after doing that technique, you have like 3 days in middle, because only 2 sessions happen every week. Okay, so you have that particular liberty to work with us on in this particular month, whether whatever you problem you are facing on. Okay, so this level 2 workshop is generally of rupees 24,999, but for you guys we are offering it at a lower price, and you can get it for rupees 9,999 only. Okay, so whoever wants to continue with us after these 3 days, you need to register and you need to pay this amount, and you will be taken into the program. If there is somebody like who doesn't want to work in groups, So for them, we have the like one-to-one things also, which we call as personal counseling. Okay. In these personal counseling, this is just not in a group, because some people say that we don't want to share our problems. We don't want to work with other people because we want the focus time. So in that particular case, that also, this personal counseling also happens online on Zoom, but this is strictly one-to-one between two of us, me and you. Here also we have 1 month package which has 10 sessions. So every 3 days there will be one session. Every session is of around 1.5 hours. You can answer like ask any amount of questions, because everything will be related to your problem, focused on you. Okay. So you can ask any questions in those sessions, any technique you are facing, any problem. So whatever you want to ask, you can ask there in those sessions. So you have the 1 month package of 10 sessions. This is generally of rupees 29,999, but here also we are giving certain discounts, and you can get it for rupees 19,999 only. Okay. So these two options are there in front of you. One is group and one is personal counseling. So whoever wants to take benefit of this particular these particular things, so you, if and you want to like work with us after this, so these are the two options which you can choose from. So if there is somebody like who wants to go for this, so there are two payment modes. First is the Razor Pay link. You can pay through this, or you can even Paytm, Google Pay, or Phone Pay to this particular number. I'll leave this in your chat box, and then we will go for the question and answers. So let me just leave this payment mode in the chat box. So if somebody wants to benefit from these two offers, you can use them. Okay. So these are the two things, and that was the last thing which I want to cover today. So we come to an end of our slides. Now it's over to you guys. Whatever questions you have, now is the right time. Okay. So now, if you want me to, if you want to speak up, then just type in the chat box that I want to speak and convey my problem. Or if you want to write it down, you can just write your problem here and I'll pick it up. Okay. So Nana is asking how to overcome job phobia. So Nana, what exactly is this? Sorry, from job phobia, I'm not able to get it clearly, because it could be job anxiety also. It might not be like a phobia. It could be anxiety which is coming to you whenever you are going to a job. So you are facing some anxiety, some unwanted feelings on your body. So is it that, or is it like phobia means like you have gone to a job, something happened there, and now you are terrified that that same thing can repeat? Okay. So what exactly is happening? So maybe I think you just type in your situation fully, or you can speak it up, because I'm not able to understand from your question. Kashish says, I want to speak. Okay, let me just, Kashish, can you switch on your video so that you can come up, and I'll just allow you to unmute yourself. Kashish Sharma. Uh, can you just switch on your video? And okay, yeah, I can see you. Yes, please. Now you can unmute yourself.
Hello, hi sir.
Hi, Kashish. Yeah, please tell me from where you are. First of all, let's start with
Sir,
that.
I'm from Punjab, Jalandhar.
Punjab, Jalandhar. Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Please.
Yes.
What's your question?
Sir, my question is कि I just want to come out of the fear because I am on the urge of having divorce. Maybe I'm having facing some problems with my in-laws, and I don't know how to overcome from it. So this is
So
my
what
problem.
the
I just
fear?
need to. I am in a fear because right now I am 6 months pregnant and I'm expecting my baby. So I am in a fear. How will I manage without him or with him? Because family issues are there, and so
Hmm.
many problems are there. Right? So
Okay.
I don't know how to overcome it. If he'll leave me, what I'm gonna do. बस ये सारे थॉट्स जब इकट्ठे होके एक बस एक गुच्छा सा बन जाता है, एंड यू आर अनेबल टू मूव, यू आर अनेबल टू ईट। ऐसी सिचुएशन में खाना बहुत जरूरी है, बट मेरे अंदर खाना ही नहीं जाता। तो
Yes.
ऐसी प्रॉब्लम्स को कैसे ओवरकम कर सकते हैं?
Okay. So first thing is we will work on different techniques from tomorrow, and we'll working on day after also.
श्योर सर,
Okay.
श्योर।
So you can use those techniques also. Plus,
ओके
in my YouTube channel, there are multiple techniques which are shown,
सर,
which you can work on
दिस इज गोइंग
negative.
टू बी लाइव ऑन यूट्यूब आल्सो?
Yes, it is now going live on YouTube.
ओह शिट, इट्स ओके, चल।
Okay. So it's live. So everybody, I think I've told you, and I think there must be some message also coming to you before you when you are joining. So it asks you that this is going live. So will you like to join? So something of that kind would have come already. Okay. So please make sure you this is going live on YouTube. Okay, everybody. So
कैन आई टर्न ऑफ द कैमरा नाउ?
yeah, please you can turn off if you want.
ओके, थैंक यू सो मच सर।
Yeah. So I want to say, see, there is an external problem which is happening. It's just like it is happening to you in form of say some family problems.
यस
Okay.
सर, यस
It can happen to somebody else in form of other things.
यस।
Now, the problem is the same thing. If we look inside us, there is some activating event, which I was talking in when I was talking about the CBT ABCD worksheet. There is some root cause. So you need to figure out, like for you, this is the case. You are clear with what exactly is your root cause. Then there is some interpretation or some belief which we carry. So from here, you are carrying some interpretation like, how will my life unfold? What all challenges will I face? How will I
फेस,
face?
यस।
How will my child will be facing the society? So what will happen to his future? So there will be like hundreds of questions which are coming to us, isn't it?
यस, यस सर,
And
यस।
these thoughts, which we term as repetitive negative thoughts, because these
यस,
are giving you different kind of emotions inside you. So it could be fear, it could be anger, it could be sadness, or a combination of all of these, right? So whenever such different questions will be coming in your mind, different thoughts will be coming in your mind, so different kind of emotions comes up, and that may result into anxiety on your body. Maybe like your heart starts beating faster, your like some you might feel headache, or there is some problem in the throat, like as I was giving you certain
यस सर,
examples.
यस सर।
So this is the actual scenario which is happening to everyone when which we are facing the problem. So now we have to start sitting with this problem, and we need to understand like how we are looking at the issue, the root cause, because now we know this is the situation. So until you accept this situation, first of all, see, very key will be to accept the situation.
यस
First of all, make sure whether you want to go to that route or not. If you are clear, okay, I can't bear my family members, so I have to take that route. So then you have to accept the situation and then move forward. Until you accept it, till then you won't be able to find any solutions, because this must be ongoing now. So these thoughts are coming because your mind is thinking that you are in some danger.
डेंजर, यस, एग्जैक्टली, एग्जैक्टली।
So when mind will be thinking you are in danger, then it is going, as I just told you, it is going into fight and flight mode, fight or flight mode. Okay. And because of that, you are feeling anxiety or such kind of emotion, like things which are coming on our body, those things come up. So
यस सर,
now,
यस।
until you are out of this phase or out of those thoughts, until you have something more to think of, because whatever we focus on, our mind will be giving those thoughts. It's not
सर, हाउ,
the
आई एम सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट यू, हाउ कैन आई गेट आउट ऑफ दोस इश्यूज? मतलब इश्यूज से तो चलो हम नहीं अभी इतनी जल्दी आ सकते बिकॉज डिस्कशन होंगे, बट ये थॉट्स का जो है मतलब इनसे कैसे बाहर आऊं? बिकॉज वो मुझे डिप्रेशन कॉज कर रहा है। मेरी डॉक्टर भी आज मुझे यही कह रही थी कि आप अगर इस चीज में घुस जाओगे तो इट विल बी थ्रेट एंड फॉर यू एंड फॉर योर बेबी टू। एंड मेरे को है कि बंदा अपने लिए तो झेल लेता, बच्चे के लिए नहीं होता। मैं सिर्फ आज इसीलिए बैठी हूँ कि मेरे को, अब मेरे को कुछ हो जाए मेरे को कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, मेरे को उसको नहीं करना, मेरे को इसके लिए बस इन बातों से बाहर आना चाहती हूँ। मेरे को प्लीज शो मी सम
For that,
डायरेक्शन।
that I'll be working on, like tomorrow there will be some techniques
टुमारो,
which will be
श्योर
coming.
सर,
Hereafter
श्योर
also
सर।
will be some techniques. So use those techniques,
ओके
because
सर।
there is nothing like you can throw away these thoughts. It's not possible right now.
पॉसिबल, यस सर।
Going through that scenario, and every day something would be happening, right? Like you will be getting some thoughts out of that, from that particular event. Okay, so when you are getting those thoughts, now you need to make sure that you adjust with them. Adjust in the sense, first of all, accept whatever has happened in your life has happened. That means this is the situation in my life. Okay, I am going through this pain, but that's it, I accept it. Okay, now once you accept it, it will be easier for your mind also to accept that particular situation. Now you can work upon the solutionizing part, like how will I get rid of these thoughts, because you can't get rid of these thoughts. You need to actually work upon these thoughts so that they don't trouble you, so that they don't result into emotions, like hard emotions, more of the times. They will come and go, but sometimes you will feel some things, but the other times it can be manageable also once you accept it. So first of all, accept it, and then you will start, when you will start doing different techniques, you will be able to reduce those thoughts, or you'll be able to pacify yourself or your emotions. And then slowly and slowly, once you will be out of that situation, you will be starting seeing some, you will have some other goals. Like you can have a goal currently also, that I have to take care of my baby first. So to keep him or her healthy, I have to get rid of this. So once your focus will be on your baby, automatically the mind will leave those thoughts. It will reduce those thoughts once you focus on your baby. Wherever the focus goes, the energy flows, the thoughts flow there. So until you focus on something else, don't start thinking, I have to get rid of these negative thoughts, I have to come out of these negative thoughts about my family life. No, you won't be able to come out of it. Rather, you have to go opposite way. You have to focus on new thing, focus on your baby, focus on any other goal. Then those thoughts, new thoughts will be coming up, and these old thoughts will reduce. Got my point, Kashish? Okay, hope you would have got it. I think you are on mute. Okay, let's go to another question. Yes, Abhishek, would you like to come on the camera, or do you have a, just switch on your camera so that we can see you? Abhishek, where are you? Or would you like to write down? Okay, you just wrote, please take my question. Okay, I think you are not coming on the camera. That's fine. Chetan Sharma is saying tinnitus क्यों होता है? Chetan ji, you can read it on the internet. It can be like different problems don't occur because of like one or two things. It could be a result of multiple things. Okay, so those things you can easily read on internet. Please explain again fight and flight mode. So Chandanji, fight and flight mode is when your body is going into a situation. Suppose you are facing any danger, or it could be imaginary danger which is coming from your thought, and now your body is preparing you. Your body is preparing you for that danger because it wants to ensure your safety. So how will you like ensure your safety? By either running away from there, taking a flight, or fighting with that particular danger. So then only you can escape, or you can like save yourself. So that's why it is termed as fight or flight. Flight is running away from there. Okay. Sir, can you please unmute me? Vivo V 2239. Can you please switch on your camera so that I can see you? Vivo V2239. And we can unmute you then. Vivo V2239. Okay, yes, it is here. Yes, please. Now you can unmute yourself.
Hello, sir. My name is Hetal. I'm from Pune.
Yes, Hetal.
Sir, actually, I have noted down the list you have said on this slide actually. So I've noted the points as well. So the thing is, my root cause is I feel like it started from breakup and also my internal the family's issues are also that. But now the thing is I have gained so much of anxiety that every day I don't know why I'm feeling small thing happens, so I just got panic, I get panic. And due to
Hmm.
that, the thing is like I have currently I have left my job. I was working as a project coordinator, but
Hmm.
because of these issues I have left my job and I'm unable to focus on anything.
Hmm. So see,
Yes.
everybody for your like I would say understanding. See, whenever we are getting into such problems, whether we are getting anxiety, depressed, fear, phobias, OCD, so there is something which is working under this. So there will be some underlying emotions which are coming up due to certain things. Maybe it's your belief, it's certain events or some person. There are some emotions which are working under them. They might not be visible to you currently. You might be thinking that that problem has happened 2 years back or 5 years back or 20 years back. How can that result into these problems now?
Yes.
Because that after that problem, if these things have started from there itself, that means it had left the impact. It's something like, suppose you have a like a say a dustbin which is having lot of like kachra and all that inside it, and you have stored it in your house. Now until
Yes.
you take it out, it will keep smelling. You can
Yes.
keep cover it fully with a cloth or something and let it rot inside itself, but after few days that will start smelling. Your room or your house will start smelling, and you won't be able to see that thing also. So what
Yes.
I'm trying to say is, your problems which have happened in your life, whether it's divorce, whether it's breakup or fight with somebody, or somebody dished you, somebody bluffed you in the business, anything could have been there, but it had left some unresolved emotions over there, which are still
Yes.
there, which are coming out whenever. Suppose, how to check it, just go back into that event, just think around it, and if you think that around that for say few minutes, and it starts giving you bad emotions, bad feelings on your body, then that means it is still giving you trouble.
Yes, sir.
It's a good check. If you just if it's a case of like say you are saying it's a case of breakup, then just bring that person's face in front of you and see what kind of feelings I'm getting.
Yes. Sure,
So
sir.
then you will get to know whether this can create those problems or not. You'll get to
Okay.
know.
Sir,
So now,
is there any, I'm sorry, sir, I'm interrupting you. But sir, is there any acupressure point or something for temporary relief we get it when we get I get panic, something. If you can help with that.
uh, please don't work on temporary reliefs, first of all.
Yes.
Okay? Because with that, you won't achieve anything. And when
Yes.
it's panic attack, then no temporary relief will help you. Because why I'm saying so? Because this thing, when you are saying panic attack, it means your like this anxiety thing, na, that is at
Yes.
the peak level. Then
Okay.
only this anxiety, then only this panic is coming. That's why we term it as panic attack. Because then
Yes.
your anxiety levels are at the highest. So that's
Yes.
why you are seeing that much of trouble on your body. Okay. So that's the
Yes.
highest level of anxiety which you get. So if that is the peak, how can you get rid of it with certain like a small thing? You have to work on your root causes. So
Yes.
whatever has caused you trouble, you have to work on that. And that doesn't take like years. That can happen within weeks itself. You can come out of it within weeks itself. Okay,
Okay.
so don't think that that problem was like 5 years back and now how will I get rid of that. So there are ways, there are different techniques you can use, and that once you work upon that, you will be, because problem is not that situation, problem is
Mm,
how you interpreted it, problem is
mm,
how you stored your emotions there. Until
right.
those emotions from there get flowed out, till then the problems will be there.
Yes.
Okay, so you
So,
have to.
would it be possible for you to share your contact details in case of I wanted to reach out to you regarding courses?
Yeah, yeah. So I'll
Oh,
just write it down in the chat box for
yes.
everyone. Please take this number and you can contact me through this number. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for sharing. Okay. Uh, Roshni, how to develop self-confidence. So Roshni, see, first of all, it's this is very high level. We are talking self-confidence and all this when we say how to be happy. First of all, we have to dig deep, understand what problem is causing this particular issue. Like if you are lacking confidence, what exactly is the thing which is causing you lack of confidence? Okay, so you need to find that out. What are the causes or what are the events which have happened in my life, or what are the beliefs which I have captured, which are resulting into lower confidence or me getting the lower confidence. So you need to work upon those things. Until you get out of those, you are just working at the very high level. So you might have heard like different motivational speakers or different people, or like even corporate certain high level trainings which happen, or how you can boost your self confidence, that you can do it for like a very short term. When you will be out of that session, that will be lost. So you need to work on the root cause, from where you are getting the issue, that why my self confidence is down, since when it is coming down, what happened that time, who all are a result due to which I am getting this lack of self confidence, whether it's because of my boss, whether it's because of my family members, what are the beliefs which I'm carrying with myself which are troubling me. Okay, so you need to go deeper into it and then understand. Otherwise, there are certain videos also on my channel, you can look into that. For self confidence also you will get, but for I would request you to work on the root cause, why you are why you are lacking this confidence, what exactly happened, how is your self image, how you can develop that. So work on those things. Okay. Every time I'm facing issues with job. So Nana, I think you asked the first question. So I'm not able to get what exactly are you what exactly problem you are facing in this job thing. Okay, Abhishek, I have one question. I have electric phobia. A month ago, my laptop got burnt due to electricity fault, but this thing is sorted in my memory, and now when I used any device like laptop, mobile, got the fear happen again, the same as with previous laptops device. Can you give me example for the same, please? Abhishek, what kind of example are you looking for? What kind of examples are you expecting me to give here? See, what happens is, Abhishek, just try to see. Like somebody was talking about the breakup, somebody was talking about a divorce, or there could be any other problem. Okay, so these are all external events which are happening in our life. Let me link it to my slide. So these are the external events. Now there is a filter acting up in between, the delete, distort, generalization. Before we store it in our memory, there's a filter acting. Now it's up to that filter how we store that event. So now in your case, there is certain event where you got some like electricity fault, and now you have stored it as something like electricity is dangerous. You can get burned, it can give you a shock, or it like there could be like different interpretations of that particular event, and you have associated fear along with that particular event. Now the problem is, whenever you are seeing the laptop, you are seeing the mobile, or you are charging these devices, or you are working with them, that thought is getting triggered. That memory is getting pulled. Okay. And now that is giving you that particular state which was stored there, that particular fear which is stored with that. So now you need to work upon that memory or that particular incident and take out that particular fear from there. So I'll teach you tomorrow. There are different techniques which we'll be working on. You can use those techniques and you can take those things out. Okay. But you have to work for a few days and then you will be fine. Okay. Every time I'm dished or being cheated, Rakhi Jaiswal. Every time, see, just notice everybody. Every time I am dished or being cheated. Really, Rakhi? Every time? Is it every time happening? We use such words very loosely, but our mind picks it up. This goes into our subconscious very quickly. You are saying every time. Are you getting cheated really every time? Because since your birth till now, there are thousands of incidents have happened. Okay. Were you cheated, got dished every time? No. We use these terms very loosely. It could be just few times. You can even count those on fingers, maybe 5 times, 7 times, 10 times. But just see, there are thousands of events which have happened in your life, but we just ignore those events. We just focus on whatever wrong has happened to us. Okay. So please don't use such terms every time. Just check. Is it really every time, or is it just 10 times or 20 times or 5 times or 15 times? Just check it out. So just correct yourself. Oh, sometimes I am getting dished or being cheated, or few times I have got this thing happened to me. So that will, see, we try to exaggerate or we try to make our problems bigger, bigger and bigger. Now what you need to do is just look at your problem in actual. You need to reduce its size. If you can't reduce it, don't increase it. Otherwise, that's the reason why you are going into anxiety, because you are seeing your problem as so big that you can't resolve it. Your mind says, oh my God, such a big problem. How will I come out of it? If you are getting dished every time, that means you might have got dished thousands of times. That problem has become so bigger. Now you might be seeing every person as your enemy. That this person might ditch me, that person might ditch me, this person might cheat me. So you are looking at everyone with suspicion. See how your life will turn around if you look every person as with suspicion. That this person can cheat me, that can cheat me. How will you trust anyone? Okay. So please make sure everybody, this is not only to Rakhi, this is for everyone. Just try it. If you can't reduce your problem, don't increase them. Just look at them as it is, at least. Okay. So if that is a thought, Rakhi, I don't know whether that's a fact or that's a actual thing, even like few times I've got dished, or whether it's a belief that you are getting dished or cheated. So you need to work upon this belief. If we will be working on techniques tomorrow and day after, please use it and just go back to the root cause. Where from I got this belief? What is the activating event? You just need to just try to check it out. Where is that activating event? What is the root cause? From where did I got that belief? Okay, check that. Anamika says, myself having health anxiety, and to overcome that, I have developed obsession, fear of God. Okay. So Anamika, see, what we do is whenever we get anxiety or whenever we get into certain problems, we try to find out escape routes or some things which can help us ease that particular situation. Suppose certain people turn up to like drinking alcohols. Somebody like goes to, some people go even to drugs. Some people try some other methods. If suppose you are getting fear while going through a street, people escape and don't use that particular street even. They don't go to, some people in anxiety say that I am getting fear when I'm going to the market, so they avoid going to the markets. Some people get fear while traveling, so they start avoiding traveling. So this is the kind of thing our mind tries to find out certain like routes where you can get some like relief from that particular anxiety. But the more you use that route, the more you are increasing your fears. That's why I've given you the golden rule. Na darna hai, na bhagna hai, na ladna hai. Bas face karna hai. When you start facing your anxieties, facing your fears, then only you will get rid of those. But when you face it for the first time, you will get anxiety. So use different techniques which we'll be teaching you. So learn those techniques and use that when you are getting anxiety so that you can bear them and again face them. Then it will be reduced. Again face them. It will be lesser, 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 and one day you will be out. Okay. Nana is saying I want to talk. Yes. Where is Nana? Nana, can you come on the screen? Are you there? Nana, are you there? No, I think I can't see Nana. Okay. Roshni, I can't get saying I can't get solution when I have problem. I can't get solution. Roshni, I'm unable to understand what are you saying. You can't get solution or you are that low self confidence girl. Okay. I can't get solution when I have a problem. See, this is also a belief you are carrying. If I would say, okay, this is one maths problem, small maths problem, say 2 plus 2. What is 2 plus 2? You will say 4. So I gave you a problem and you are able to get a solution. Why are you saying I can't get a solution when I have a problem? That may be on certain occasions, certain kind of things, which we all face. I also don't get like some kind of problems. I'm unable to find solutions. You can ask everyone here. So don't generalize things and make it a belief. Otherwise, this will start working in each and everything for you. Every problem you won't be able to find a solution if you make it a belief. Because see, guys, our mind is so powerful, it can make you or break you. Whatever you believe here, that will start happening to you. So don't pick disempowering beliefs. Don't pick negative beliefs. Otherwise, they will make your life negative. Okay? Don't do that. Vivo V2239, I think we have spoken to you. Is it? Abhishek, I've answered you. Joshi Mathu, I want to talk. Joshi Mathu. Okay, yeah, you are there. Yeah. You can unmute now. Joshi Mathu.
Okay. Sir, sorry, sir. Actually, that time I asked your number, sir, for consultation, sir. That before I asked your number only.
Oh, you were the guy who were asking for the
Yeah,
counseling
yeah.
number.
Actually, I asked your number that some people give their number. Actually, sorry.
Okay, I'm also sorry because we also misunderstood that you were saying you want to go for counseling, then give the number, and everybody
yeah.
started.
Actually, yeah. Actually, everybody give their number.
Okay, so I think we all should apologize to you. We misunderstood.
Okay. So
Yes.
actually, I have 5 years before I have depression and anxiety. Actually, I don't know what happened. Then I meet a doctor. They give some medicine for 3-4 months. Then I okay. Then after 1 or 2 years,
What exactly happened? For what medicine you were taking?
not now, sir. 5 years before, I take Septa 50 and Metazapine
Not the medicine.
7.5.
For what problem were you taking the medicine?
No, actually, depression and anxiety, sir.
Depression, anxiety. Okay.
But that time after take 2 months, I am okay. Then
Okay.
after around 2 years, same happened to my life.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know what is the root cause. Actually, last that 5 years before, in our friendship has so much problem is in our friendship means like Samaj. I am actually Malayali from Bangalore. We have a Samaj is that time the speech problem. So that time I have anxiety and depression.
Okay. I didn't catch you properly. Maybe you are saying there was some problem between your friends,
Yeah,
you and your.
friends. Yeah,
Okay.
my and my friends.
Okay.
So that time I don't have any sleep, and I overthinking how to overcome this thinking only. But I don't get the answer. Then I lost my sleep and everything.
Okay.
Then I consult doctor and they give them medicine. That time okay. Now I okay. Now I have no problem. But I
Okay.
think some anything happen in my life, automatically anxiety and depression will come. So what is the
Some
permanent solution is there, sir?
something happening in your leg,
No, no, no. In my life, I
in your
some
life,
critical situation like anything. I
and you
think
and
my marriage time also same happened.
okay.
I full totally anxiety.
Okay. So Joshi ji,
So
I'm not able to understand fully. Maybe some language issue between
yeah,
us. So, not a problem. So whatever I have understood, let me just summarize. Initially you got like this started with when you had some issue with your friend and that trouble started, right? And you got some negative thoughts
negative
initially,
thoughts. Yeah,
and you took some
mm.
medicine, and that was sorted
Yeah,
out
yeah, yeah.
in 2 months. Okay. Now you are saying that whenever some event happens in your life, you go into depression.
Depression. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
over anxiety. What happened? What happened? What happened?
Or anxiety. Okay. So what is the question now?
Actually, what is the root cause? Is my actually I in my child life I have so many problems in my life child life.
Hmm. Hmm.
So in any critical situation, I have totally depressed. Like
Okay.
my marriage, my sister marriage, anything will happen. ऐसे कुछ time आ गया तो मैं बिल्कुल depressed हो रहा
Okay. So see, no one else in the world can tell you what is your root cause. You
Yeah.
have to with yourself and
Okay.
just relax and just ask yourself like what exactly is causing me this issue, like why I'm getting
Mm-hmm.
depressed when it's my marriage or when it's my sister's marriage, what
Mm-hmm.
exactly is into my mind, what is, see, it's a happy occasion and still why I'm getting
Mm-hmm.
depressed, isn't it?
Get
So
depressed.
this
Yeah, I have.
contradicting. So there must be
Yeah.
something in within your mind itself which it will be telling. But it's not that you will be getting it within 1 or 2 days itself. Every day, start sitting with yourself for at least half an hour and keep going until you find out, okay, what's the problem? What exactly
Mm-hmm.
is the issue? Where is the root cause lying? What happened maybe in my childhood?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, if it is
Mm-hmm.
happening, just first of all, try to analyze also that is it happening only when it's a happy
Mm-hmm.
event, something good is happening in my life, then only I'm getting depressed? Or is it like any event which is happening and then I'm getting depressed? What kind of, just
Mm-hmm.
analyze those things. Because see, 5 years back you got depressed
Okay.
because your friend and you had some issue. Then you said
Yeah.
your marriage or your marriage or whatever occasion. Just try to
Mm-hmm.
establish some link. There could be some pattern to it because nobody else
Mm-hmm.
will tell you what is the root cause. You have to go deep, or maybe
Mm-hmm.
counseling, and then we need to go deeper, ask you different questions like where it started from, what happened in your childhood, because anything can come up from anywhere, whole of your life. We need to cover it up and check like what happened
Mm-hmm.
in your childhood, what all happened there, what are the key events which happened. So you need to analyze all those things and then link it up. Okay, why happy events are also making me depressed? Thing will tell you. Maybe something has happened in the childhood that similar thing would have happened, that it was a good occasion and you have to feel sad or depressed on that particular event because of something, and your mind is carrying that thing throughout your life.
Okay,
Okay. So
okay.
you need
But
to
whenever I
find.
take tablet, I am okay, I'm happy. A tablet है ना वो सेट्रा टू वो लिया तो मैं बिल्कुल ओके हो जा रहा है. Tablet, I
you're
take tablet, then at that time I okay.
you're saying whenever you are taking certain tablet, you are getting okay, right? Your internet is going weaker, Joshi ji.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, tell me, are you saying that when you are taking a tablet, you are getting fine?
Yeah, fine. Very happy to the mind. Then I stop the medicine.
Hmm.
I totally thinking, overthinking.
Yeah, then it starts again, right?
Then
So
start again.
that's what I've been telling through the whole through the session, that no medicine is there which can stop these negative thoughts or which can work on the root cause. So you need to sit with yourself, you need to work with different techniques to take out those root cause, work on them, take away that emotion, and then you will be freed from this problem. Because now with medicine, what you are doing is you are just controlling your symptoms. Whatever the current
Okay.
symptoms are there, those are getting controlled. It's not working on the root from where it is coming. You're just working on the leaves of the tree.
Mm-hmm.
You want to make sure that
Okay.
this tree dies. You need to work on the root, not the leaves. But we are working on the leaves most of the time, and we just put some
Uh-huh.
there, like in the form of medicine. Those leaves get dried up for a season. Then again, next season, the roots will send the nutrients, and it will again go.
Mhm.
Same thing is happening to you. So work on the root. Tomorrow will be
Actually,
work
yeah,
technique.
that's why I joined one breath exercise and Yukti 1 year programs. I actually online some breath exercise I joined.
Sorry, you come again. Once again, please.
ये सॉरी इसलिए मैं ये ऑनलाइन में कुछ ब्रीथिंग एक्सरसाइज का एक 1 year का कोर्स में अभी ज्वाइन किया हूँ.
Okay, but I would say कि breathing exercise is good, but उसको छोड़ दो अभी. मतलब करते रहो वो साइड में, but focus on the root cause. कि मेरा ये जो प्रॉब्लम है, मेरे अंदर कोई बिलीफ पड़ा है, is there some belief or is there some event which is there? Work on that thing also. You can keep doing the breathing. Breathing is good because
Okay.
that's that thing. You can work on different techniques. We will also be giving you certain techniques tomorrow and day after. Use
Okay.
those,
Okay.
travel to the root cause. Okay.
Okay.
Use that. Okay. So
Okay.
I'll just mute you now and we will take somebody else's question.
Okay, sir. Actually, I call you up. Okay, sir. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Somebody else. Raki Jaiswal, I want to talk, sir. Are you there? Raki Jaiswal. Yes. So I'll allow you to unmute. Or have you talked?
Hello.
Yes, Raki ji. बोलिए.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir,
Which
actually,
city are you from?
yes, sir. Pardon me.
From where are you?
Sir, I'm
Like
talking from Indore.
Indore. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, Raki ji. बोलिए. क्या
Sir,
question है?
actually, sir, it is a fact in my life because I'm having some family issues also. And besides that, I had gone through my first divorce also. And I have been engaged in second marriage since 12 years. And even
Hmm.
that person had also ditched me.
Hmm.
So even from brother, my father had expired a few 20 years ago, and
Hmm.
my brothers have ditched me in property also and in relationship also. Even my mother had supported them. So literally, sir, it has been experience in my life that whatever relation I believed in my life, somewhere
Hmm.
it ended up in a very bad situation. And
Okay.
this, the because of that only I had written that word every time.
I understood that. I
Yes.
understood that. But see, Rakhi why I was saying that is, he see that those whatever other people has have done to us, whether they be 5 people, 10 people, 20 people, okay, if
Okay.
we if we like see our problem as big, 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 right, bigger, 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 you won't be able to come out of it. If you
Okay.
think like everybody like take benefit of me, or they ditch me, or whatever that particular belief is, if you strengthen that, you won't be able to come out of your problem, because now you'd be feeling really, really bad inside you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, definitely. I'm feeling threatened, sir, in making new
Yes,
relationships. I'm not
yes,
able to
exactly,
believe the
exactly.
people. Even,
So because of this you won't be able to even attract good people in your life, because you are vibrating in a zone where you are saying everybody is suspicious,
yeah,
everybody is
because
like,
the main thing is that the main thing came from my mom's side and from my brother's side.
hmm,
So because of that, I think I got a hurt a lot. And only after having all this property matter, na, I completely lost it up.
yes,
It
yes, no,
happened
I can not
6 months
written it
ago.
without any like a lot many things would have happened to you, that's why you have written that. I understand that fully. But now when
Yeah.
we are looking at solutions, that how can I stabilize my mind, how can I leave these issues at my back and move forward in my life, if you
Yeah.
really want to move forward, we will have to leave all these things. We will
Okay.
have to leave our past, then only you can heal yourself, then only you can move forward.
So I had gone to some astrologist also.
Hmm.
So they also increased my fear by saying that your Graha Nakshatra is not so good. So always you have to stay professional in your relationship. Never
Hmm.
go personal with anyone. They will always cheat you up. Sir, I had
Hmm.
gone to tarot card reader also. They are
Hmm.
also saying me the same thing, sir. So
Hmm.
I'm totally confused at present, sir. Ki what is all this happening in my life? Like
See,
wherever
I
I'm
can't.
looking with the belief, all of
See,
them like are turning their heads around. Like I am
hmm.
unable to totally understand what to do in this scenario, because sir, I
Hmm.
want to live my life. I don't
Hmm.
want to die. Many a times, some suicidal thoughts are also coming to me, but
Hmm.
anyhow I control them because I'm having 2 children. But
Hmm.
what to do? How can I live life totally in a professional way? Some or the
Hmm.
other way I have to live a personal life also.
Hmm.
So
So
how
see,
can I do
Rakiji,
that, sir? Yeah.
Rakiji, like I don't know whether you should trust those guys or not trust those guys, because that's totally up to your perception how you want to go with that.
Okay.
Because see, different people can say it based on their learnings, or based on their experience, or based on like their benefits even. Okay.
Okay.
So we can't trust blindly anyone. So what you have to see is, see the facts, that there are like, at least in India itself, we have more than 1 billion people, isn't
Yes.
it?
Yes.
So should I mistrust all those 1 billion people? That
No,
tarot
sir.
card reader or those guys are saying that don't trust even a single person out of those.
Okay, sir.
And you are taking that belief in, and now you are saying that there is no single person on earth whom I can trust. Is that
Yeah.
even, even
Somewhere
think of it
I'm
as,
somewhere I'm scared
yes, you
of
are scared, that's
relationships
why you are
now.
capturing those words. So first of all, that's why I was saying you have to leave your past behind, freshen up in your mind, so that you can move forward, because that past otherwise is gripping your legs. That is like bedia in your legs. वो बेड़ियां बांध रखी हैं आपने अपने पैरों में कि मैं किसी को ट्रस्ट नहीं कर सकती, मैं आगे मूव ही नहीं कर पाओगे आप जब
Yes,
तक वो चीजें पकड़ के रखेंगी कि मेरे भाई ने मिसट्रस्ट किया, मेरे हस्बैंड ने किया, मेरे इसने किया, मेरे उसने किया, एंड एवरीबडी इज रबिश ऑन दिस प्लेनेट.
hmm.
No, there could be one single person who will come into your life and everything will change, but you are running away from that person. You are
Yes,
vibrating in a zone where you can't trust anyone, or whether nobody will also trust you if you don't trust that person. You are getting my point. So you need to be, you can say like I see, we need to take learnings from the past, that I need to first of all be careful in judging people. I need to make sure like it doesn't happen to me with me again. So I will be carefully judging people, carefully like finding out details about the person before entering into any relationship or anything. Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Yes.
only I will move forward. But you can't say like I won't ever trust anyone, any relationship, anything.
Hmm.
Then you won't even trust your like your kids after some time, because now they are under your control. I don't know how old they are, but I'm assuming that they are quite young. So they are under your control, I'm assuming. Once
Yes,
they
sir.
grow up, you will start mistrusting them, because that will become the basic nature of you.
Somewhere it is becoming, sir.
Yeah. So
Somewhere I'm struggling with this thought nowadays.
don't let your past ruin your future. If you
I'm too
want,
much filled up with fear, sir. Too much filled
yes.
up with fear.
So you need
Because
to
so much
work
pain and
on.
agony I had gone through now, looking
Correct.
my family members going against me just for the property. They broke all
Hmm.
the relation with me. And
Hmm.
it was so much painful for me that it ended up in this belief that yes, I should stay away from relationships. I should not trust anyone. It ended
Hmm.
up in like this thought only, and this thought is getting deeper and deeper day by day.
Hmm.
Somewhere I'm feeling that it is killing me.
Hmm.
It is somewhere because I used to be very mentally strong, but since 6 months I'm finding myself falling deep and deep into depression, sir. You will not believe, sometimes I don't even cook food. I feel
Hmm.
so much depressed. I
Hmm.
don't even, I'm hungry, my children are hungry, yet I'm not going, entering into the kitchen. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just sitting like that only.
Because you are living in your past or your future. That's the problem.
Yes, sir. Yes, sure. Yes,
Past is
definitely.
rubbish, and future you are assuming it to be like rubbish itself, because
Yeah,
you are thinking
insecure.
I have
So
lost everything and my
totally
future will
insecure. Totally insecure, sir. I am a
also
small
be.
entrepreneur, but
Yes.
totally insecure about my future because
So,
whatever has happened in my past, I was not ready to, like, it suddenly happened to me like an accident, like a shock. It come to me in
mm,
my life. So I'm totally insecure. I'm either living in past or I'm either living in future. You're right, sir. I'm not in the present.
not enjoying your present.
No, sir, not at all. I want to
Yes.
enjoy my life, sir, but I don't know what happens.
We
Something
all say
happens and yeah.
we want to enjoy our life, but we are not ready to pay the price, because your life is asking for some price, and the price is that forget about the past. जो हुआ, जिसने जो बुरा किया, माफ कर दो.
Okay, sir.
Then only you can heal yourself, and then only you can make your future bright. Now just think about it, and just make sure you are clear about it, whether you want to like make your future dark or make your future bright. If your answer is I want to make my future bright, my future good, you have to leave your past. You have to forgive all those people whom you are thinking that they are troubling me. Forgive means I'm not saying go to them and forgive. Just forgive them for yourself in your mind. Until you do that, you won't be healed. Your future will always be dark until you do that.
And sir, what about the fear that is following me?
And will
I'm
all go away
fear of.
once you forgive them from your depth of your heart. Those all will go away.
because I'm really very scared. Many a times I'm having suicidal thoughts also.
That's why you are doing, because see, so many things where you are going in your mind, and you are always cursing somebody, you are always telling they did bad to me, or they will do something bad to me in future also. Those kind of things would be going in your mind, if I'm like taking it correctly.
Yes,
So
sir.
you have to leave the past and think about the future, because whatever has happened till date is all gone. If you want to live into that, you will be spoiling your life. If you will come out of it, you will be enjoying your life. So
But sir,
think
then
about
there's
it.
insecurity. What is troubling
Sorry.
me? Insecurity, sir. Insecurity.
Yes, for that you can think about it, like what I can do, what options do I have, what options can I open for myself. Do I want to go into new relationship? Do I want to work? Do I want to do some jobs? Do I want to do something? Like, you have to think over. You can only think over when you will be leaving your past. Currently you don't have the thought about like what should I do. You are thinking I'm out of options.
Yeah, sure. I'm feeling helpless.
Yes, that's why, because your past has stuck you. Leave that past, forgive those people, because you can't do anything until, like, you can only curse them inside you, and more you curse them, more you will feel bad, more bad you will feel, like your future will be bad.
So I
Okay,
need to get more mentally and emotionally stronger.
so use some techniques which I'll be telling you tomorrow and day after. Okay,
Yeah.
work
Yes,
on
sir.
them. And if you want to work deeply, then you might have to come up to our next level. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
uh,
sure.
that way start working upon yourself. I have just told you like what you need to do, and at the high level, like, you have to leave your past, you have to forgive them, you have to accept your situation, and then only you will be able to heal yourself. If you want to work for your future, then you have to do all this. Different
Yes, sir.
techniques will be used for this, but you have to be ready for this first of all.
Yes, I want
Okay.
to get ready for it.
Yes. So
Yes.
first of all, like, will you be able to forgive them? Just ask yourself, am I ready to
But
forgive them
if
for the
it's
betterment of my future?
sir, if it's for my betterment, my kids' betterment, then definitely I will forgive them and leave
Yes.
them to God then.
Yes. Yeah, their karmas will take care of themselves. So don't worry about that. Because you now are living inside your mind only. You are punishing them, you are cursing them, you are doing whatever you can do. It's all in your mind. You can't do anything outside, right?
Yes,
That's
sir.
why the problem is increasing inside you. If you could have done, then you would have done it till now. So now if you can't do, leave it to the God and move forward in life.
Yes, sir. Sure.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, let's move forward. I'm curious to know how you can work on root causes of problems. So Tashiji, first of all, you need to explore where is the root lying. Where is the root? And then we'll be working on some techniques tomorrow also. So we'll be talking like how you need to work on the root cause, what exactly you need to take care of. Okay, so don't worry about this. We'll talk on it tomorrow. Okay, but first of all, I would request you guys to explore, sit down with you. If you even know where is the problem, just try to explore it more. Sit with yourself, and then you will be getting to know more about yourself, more about your problem. Okay, I think we are done about most of the questions. Is there anyone left? Any question left? If yes, just type in the chat box once again, because I think hope I have not missed anything. I think we are almost done. We have taken all the questions. All right, if there is nothing, so we will close it here for today. And guys, join us tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Okay. Danish is saying, sir, मुझे आवाज नहीं आ रही है. Danish, you are too late then. If आवाज अगर अभी तक आवाज नहीं आई, go to the YouTube and hear it out there. Okay. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. So thank you very much. You have been a great audience. So thank you very much. See you tomorrow. Namaskar. Thank you, Rahul. Thank you.